Hello everybody and welcome back to Lancer Dicey Deeds, episode 8?
9? 8 or
9?
9? One of them?
One of them.
One of those two numbers.
One of those numbers, yeah.
Just one of those numbers.
We are well on our way into mission 1, the first proper mission, with my team here named Ratcatcher. If you'd like to all introduce yourselves.
Hi, I'm Ratcatcher.
Hi, I'm Ratcatcher.
I am also Ratcatcher.
Because the way you formatted it was my team, comma, named Ratcatcher, but it made us sound like we're all called Ratcatcher.
Yeah. So,
That's the joke.
sure. I mean, you are all Ratcatchers. That's kind of the point of the mission.
That is what we're doing.
You
yeah,
are
I
here
guess.
to catch the rat known as Misha Lemsos.
And
You
in doing
just-
so, we have also had to capture a literal rat man.
Called Waton Puter.
What is it? Waton or how
No,
do you?
W.
Waton, W-A-T-A.
Oh, Waton.
P-O-U-T.
Okay, sorry.
Waton Puter.
I meant to ask you about that last
It's
time
always,
because I was
it's
like,
always said with the thickest, with a thick French accent.
yes, I
The
understand.
thicker the French accent, the better.
Puter.
Yes.
Waton
Waton Puter.
So,
oui.
so you've just caught
Space
this Waton Puter character, and you've also just escaped from a bombed, flooded, more complex. If
Yep,
someone would
definitely
like
wasn't
to
our fault.
put the
I'll put the map on.
yeah,
Screen
put the
if
map
you
on
want.
screen.
Yeah.
So you're there, yeah, near the
This
wall.
definitely wasn't. We had no part in that happening. Me especially. I would no part in that.
It was
I
just a
could have
divine
had no part in
intervention.
that, don't
Totally.
worry.
It just sort of happened. It just was. It's an unfortunate thing.
It was inevitable, really.
Nobody's,
It was fated. It was a canon event.
Nobody's fault. Just seeing you, it was inevitable, really, with the sun behind you. Just like almost a motivational image type thing. I can put some impact font on this. It was inevitable, really.
Top text, it was inevitable. Bottom text, really.
Right. So here we are. You've escaped. Jameson, you've pretty much just been dragged out by your arm by the monkey, having tried crawling out on all fours really, and Blubs, you managed to make it out with an unconscious Misha Lemsos.
Nope.
Sorry, an unconscious Waton Puter.
Wrong rat.
Sorry.
Wrong rat. We're talking the literal rat, not the metaphorical rat.
With an unconscious Waton Puter on your back. With you
Not the
is of
metaphorical
course
rat,
Delilah, your somewhat fresh-ish faced. Well, you don't really know much about her, to be honest. It's very difficult to describe her for our audience.
Irish.
They have
Fresh
some
to the-
level of medical and personal knowledge. And that's really all you've got.
I don't know why.
there
I
to
just
deal
kind of
with, like,
assumed she
bugs.
was ginger.
Yeah, same.
Uh,
I think you may have
monkey.
described her as ginger initially.
She
Might
is
have been-
ginger, yes.
Might
Okay.
have been the Irish. Might have been
Ginger
Might have
and
been the
Irish.
Irish.
No, she's
I think he
ginger,
did
she's
mention
redheaded.
ginger as well at some point.
Okay.
Yeah,
So I'm not just making
our
this shit up.
red-headed, strange, eclectic individual and cybernetically
She's got
enhanced
some-
monkey.
She's got
And
some
Wang.
Gil's blood. She's got
she
some
does.
Gil's
Yep,
blood.
yep.
She's got it in a little collective file.
A little glass file.
And yeah, you've just climbed out of this, pretty much making it out by the very skin of your teeth.
Well, that was fucking close.
Damn right. Now, we should, probably ask where we're taking this rat.
Do we need to worry about?
It's your turn to call. It's one of your turns to call in, and I just sort of gesture to Blub, Wang, and Delilah. Hanako and I have already done it a couple times. It's your turn.
Yeah, alright.
I
I'll
got
do
a
it.
big one last
Yeah, I think we should leave Hanako out of the next rotation for calling into Mariah.
Yeah, that's
it
fair.
wouldn't be fair.
I'll do it.
It wouldn't be
So
fair.
I'll message Mariah that we've captured Watomputer.
Do you have any kind of like charm or personal skills?
I've got
Oh boy.
read a situation.
Yeah, fuck it, add it, sure. Roll that d20.
Oh boy.
Have fun.
Let's see how it goes.
Oh, that was almost a
Well, that's a
20.
6
yep.
overall.
It's really, really.
Oh wait,
really,
grit as
really,
well.
Really good.
So 7.
It was almost really, 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 really good. It was instead pretty right, actually quite bad for being honest.
Yeah.
Yeah. Reasonable that we're messaging.
You sent this
Mariah.
message in. You do not get a response, and you're not quite sure why.
That's because she's behind us.
Can I roll for spot to see if Mariah is within the general area?
You can. I just have to make sure I didn't leave the hob on. So I had a moment.
Mariah's
Hey Arthur,
making
don't
sure
do
that
what
that
I would
was
do. Don't high five her. Sorry.
Yo, 17 on the die. That's 22 total. So that'll be.
I'm like, what's up, hello?
Yeah.
Bob on battlefield.
Alright, I'm back. Got a 17.
That's a 22
Got a
overall.
17 on the die. That's a 22 overall if we're adding grit.
So I assume
Wow,
we just see
you
a
are
massive
absolutely
chest.
certain that Mariah is not around you. In fact, you look up and it was quite distracting. You all didn't really see, but you look up and you can see a number of mechs and machines tearing into the surrounding buildings around you. There is a terrorist attack ongoing.
Shit.
Oh.
Well,
Okay.
we should head back. We should head back to the main landing site.
And
Maybe
on a
get our own
22, remind me about that later. You've got, like, I can't
22
reveal the
spot.
information now, but we'll bank that for a later
I'll
point.
remember. I'll just go over to my 22. The D spot. There we go.
Because that is a critical. I feel like you deserve a bit more information than just what's going on. But
Well,
there's no way you could physically know.
let's
So, yeah.
head back to wherever our own mechs are stationed to hopefully be able to stop this from happening.
On that thought, you do get a message from Mariah now, but it's like an automated one, not like written by a person. It just
Oh, it's
designates like a drop site for your mechs landing in for you to all go get it.
well, that's our answer. Did I? Nope, there is. I did not put extra room in my mech this time. Where do we put? Do we know where we? Does anyone have spare room for Watong to get stowed
I
in their
did not
mechs?
have extra space, I don't think.
Nor do I don't think.
Well, shit. Where do we
Neither
put
does
this
not.
fucking
Neither
room?
does the monkey, and neither does one.
I guess we'll just take him to the drop site and hope somebody's there to deal with him. Look, we've asked ahead. We've done our due diligence. To the drop site.
The drop site, indeed. So, you all spawn somewhere here, if you would please.
So just on that road somewhere.
Yeah, in this like cubed area. And then each take
Just
your
put
partner,
that there. So, okay,
place them where you would like them.
where's the limitations of the cube?
Let me draw you a box.
Alright, so... Up front, obviously.
Yeah, place yourselves wherever you want. Your teammates have.
Shit, I
So
guess I might
Monkey-
as well put Wang next to me, I guess.
Monkey has a
Seems
Nelson.
to be the pattern.
The monkey is a Nelson.
Yeah, Monkey has a Nelson. Well, not. Sorry, he's got level 1 Nelson. Wang's got
He's
level
got
1
Nelson
Metal
bits.
Mark. And Delilah has level 1 Swallowtail.
Ooh, sniper. Very good to be in the back then. Or sniper
that's-
type stuff.
Yeah,
Good backline.
more support based, but yes.
I think. Fair enough.
The early stuff is just the Marker Light Tech Attack and the Lotus.
Alright, so.
Interesting.
Okay,
So,
I think me and Wang being up front works. We are running melee. I think maybe. June, what kind of equipment have you got right now?
So I have the Lancaster stuff. So I have a. So I've got the same weapons as I did before, but I also have turret drones, which includes a restock drone as well, and a cable winch system.
Alright.
So I can tow people.
Mason. And Mason, I think if you start off a bit more in the mid-range, that might be good. Kind of about there with Delilah in, sort of in back line.
Okay.
Because you've got it's all missiles.
Yeah, I've got my Sharingan missiles, my thermal lance, and my pistols, and my javelin rockets.
Yeah. The pistol should be a lot more effective now, considering we're actually playing with the rules. Considering we actually know the combat rules and can reference them easily.
yes, knowing that they do a
Knowing
1-inch range, right?
It's more what?
The explosion of 1 is like a 1-inch or like a 1 square
Yeah.
range, isn't it?
But also that with the pistols, I was talking about the pistols.
Oh, sorry, I thought you said missiles. I was like,
No, with the pistols, it's that you can actually
Barrage.
attack. Yeah, you can
you
barrage and
attack with
4
each
times.
thing on a. Yeah, exactly. You attack with
Because
each
you
item
can
on a
you can
rail.
do 2 pistol attacks with just a minor action, or with a full action, you can bang, 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 bang.
Yeah, and if you've got stuff on
I've got
orcs
one
mounts
more.
that are connected to those main, whatever. If you've got like an orcs or a main orcs or like a flex mount that has 2 auxiliary weapons, the barrage fires both as individual attacks.
That's what I was talking about, the pistols.
Yeah.
And then if you really want, you can overcharge, which there's more of a risk to it now that we are actually following the rules. But if you really want, you can overcharge, and then bang, 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 bang.
At the cost of heat. But yeah.
At the cost of heat, of course, yes. That's the extra danger reference there, yes.
Yes. Just
So,
making it known. what the
You're
actual-
starting. On your 22, Alex, I'm just going to reveal all the enemies to you. You can see there's one group over here. See, there's one group over here. And there's one group over here. They've all seen you drop in, and then this big thing, the Hunchback Heavy Howitzer, is just destroying residential and, like, commercial buildings around here.
There's this heavy howitzer over here that's
Yeah, that's just blowing up buildings. Yeah.
Yeah, that seems like an immediate problem that needs to be taken out by, somebody who isn't necessarily going to cause even more collateral damage. While these mechs,
Equally.
I think, potentially, if they stay clustered together, I doubt they will, but if they stay clustered together, perfect fodder for Mason.
Yeah,
So,
that's exactly what I was thinking.
On your 22, you can see that the Orion Protector is protecting them from AoE weapons and granting them defensive buffs. Increases to their invasion and increases to their armor.
Well, never mind.
So,
Well, piss. Piss
but
and shit.
because you rolled your 22, I'll give you all that information because that was, a
That's
critical
great.
point roll. Also, if you'd roll me, and I need to spawn in the dice again actually. I just realised. Where's my dice bowl?
Where's my funny bone?
Where's my rolling bowl?
There's,
my rolling
there's
ball.
the rolling bone.
If you'd roll a d20 in that for me.
Alright.
And,
Anything
I'll...
I'm added to this?
No.
Alright. That's 17 again.
This equipment is, like, standard issue military use. Like, this is the
stuff
kind of
around-
thing you would see, like
around
an army, an army detachment would use this sort of weaponry. You recognise it, especially because of your past, but like, it's odd to you that a terrorist organisation is using what is essentially a very standard military deployment. Excluding this big fuck off thing over here. Which is just like a big
Yeah, excluding the
Destructotron
yeah, the big kaboom.
demolition bot.
The big kaboom thing. Other than that, yeah, it's all like standard military hardware.
Yes, very, very standard.
So definitely not the kind of thing that like a sort of semi-ramshackle terrorist cell would be pulling together.
Probably not. Or if they were, they would have some connections. But also just the way they're laid out being so clearly, like, you've seen this distribution of bots and mechs hundreds of times in your, oh well, I don't know how long you served for, so however many times is reasonable in your service. And it was, odd to see it now, considering, this is very, very reminiscent of what you know. It was eerie, so.
Okay.
Do I happen to know any good strategies that more easily break up that kind of a formation?
Yeah, kill the protector. But obviously the others are going to try and
Well, I mean-
prevent that.
Yeah.
It's used so ubiquitously because it doesn't prevent any
It's a-
immediate and glaring weakness. It's
It's
just
a very
effective.
simple. I will say I haven't turned Wang around real quick here, so because I forgot how to turn models.
Mouse wheel.
It's just scroll wheel.
Yeah.
So, all right, I'm refamiliarizing myself with the controls.
Yeah. Right.
Sweet.
I'll just their healths when necessary when you hit them. Right.
All right, let's.
I'll say these guys are very focused on destroying everything around them. They're not worried about you. So you get a free round. Go on them and then they'll respond accordingly.
That's standard military formation. Odd. Aim for the protectors. The orange ones in the middles of the orangish ones in the middle of their formations.
Affirmative.
We've got one on our left here, as you can see, but there's two more further into the city, and a heavy howitzer a couple of blocks down.
The floor is yours to do with as you will.
All right. So, how do I measure how far I'm moving here properly?
Tab, then click.
Okay then. Then my speed. Four.
The
So
extra
I
point
can
of
go
being is me.
4-inch. Oh,
This is, I think this is slightly scaled. Yeah, fuck it, 4 inches, yeah. Because you can always dash, can't you? It's a quick action, isn't it?
yeah, it's a minor action to dash. So, want to boost. If I go, that's 8. Not very far.
Yeah, for fun. I didn't do this earlier because I didn't
Yeah.
know you were gonna flood the place, but I'm gonna do it now. Fine.
Okay, so that's the.
That's the
Oh,
mole.
what the hell?
Okay. You know what? I think
Water
I'm
fucking
actually
pouring out
not
the
gonna.
front.
I think I'm not gonna focus on those guys. Can I? Let me just double check if I can just effectively do 2 boosts.
Are these
These are
turrets on
minor,
our side?
so
They are not like turned on. That's just scenery, unfortunately.
Okay. Okay.
I mean,
Alright,
if
so-
you give me a hacking check, you could certainly turn it on.
I'm good. I'm good. I have
It's
turrets of my own.
I think I'm gonna just double boost to just get over here because I'm not gonna be able to get close enough to these guys for them not to just pummel me into dust.
So,
So I'm gonna start moving over towards these individuals, but I am still behind like full cover.
give me a quick agility roll, if you would.
Alright, let me just... Agility... Where's the dice? Oh, they're just literally over here. I missed it. Okay.
After agility and grit,
Alright.
I need
So
a
that's
10
plus-
or higher.
That's plus 2 total.
This group has spotted you immediately.
Well, they've spotted me. That's... Well,
Not
where
a
I'm
natural one. It's not just spotting you, it's spotting you and knowing you're an enemy.
Well, that's... Wee bit piss in it.
If you would like to order Wang around, I'll need a quick just dice roll, because he's a bit insubordinate. But
Oh, I've told him where the enemies are. He'll be fine.
alright, perfect. I'll probably.
I assume he knows. I assume he's not so insubordinate that he will immediately like shoot me in the ass or something. I assume
he's
he
just a bitch.
knows he should
He's
attack
just
the
a
enemies. I don't really.
Kind of is.
Currently, my strategy. I don't really have a strategy on the go right now, and I don't think we took a rest, so I can't lead it. So I can't do a leadership die on anything.
Okay.
So
You watch Wang immediately
Up to
turn invisible and dash straight down the he's started basically dashing and he's gone invisible. Just write that on
Sure.
him. Or I'll write it over his name. Because no one hears the words.
This
There we go.
is the memory gone. Are you feeling numb? Not a
okay,
word.
but yeah, he's just there.
Yeah,
So
he's
he's
got
just
it.
there. It's basically currently since there's been no clear mission objective, and we've just sort of been dropped into this situation head first. The plan really, the only thing resembling a plan is get to that fucking heavy howitzer and destroy it, minimizing collateral damage because. Well, this does seem to be at least semi-residential.
And we've already done plenty of collateral damage.
We've done enough. We've done enough of that.
Yeah, they got
Day.
3 Art Deco buildings and a commercial balcony.
Yeah, I'm not talking
And a
around
commercial
the
network.
howitzer
I was more talking about the mall
Dormitory,
that we
dormitory.
kind of blew up.
Mixed residential. Residential brickwork. Yeah, I was talking about how it was semi-residential. The mall we blew up is definitely the collateral, yes. But we didn't do that. It was inevitable. It was coming down
Moving
anyway.
to Hanako. Like
The building was coming down anyway.
Okay, so here's the
Structural
thing.
and sound.
Here's the thing, guys. I have these little turret drones that I can deploy. I can expend a charge to deploy as a quick action, and whenever you guys make a successful attack, it makes an attack that it basically adds a 3.
Does it have a range?
It has a range of 10, and I have to deploy it somewhere within sight. So, but I'm just like, let you guys know now, just so we can plan around that. And also, if push comes to
your
shove and
sensors
someone's
are
like
like 12,
overheating, I do have restock drone as well, which will deal with heat, a condition, and reload a loading weapon. I don't know if any of us have loading weapons other than me, but
Mason. Has 2 loading weapons.
Oh.
His auxiliary missile pods.
perfect. No, goodbye.
While you decide your turn, I'm quickly just going to grab some water.
Alright.
All
I
right.
think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come up along this building here, or try to anyway. I've only got what's my speed again? 5. I have a speed of 5 right now.
Yeah, I mean you're faster than me. I've got 4.
And me, yeah, I've also got 4.
Look, guys, I'll get much faster when I get in the Lancaster because that thing.
Faster in the
That thing
Lancaster.
can move.
That
It
thing
is
can
surprising.
move. That thing can.
It is so. It is very surprising. It's a size 2 mech. It's a big old like. Does it have 4 legs or 6? I think
It has 4 legs. It has 4 legs, but they're like
Okay, yeah.
super springy. It has a natural speed of 6.
This motherfucker can gallop.
It's a horse. It's a medic
horse.
it's a medic horse.
It's a mech medic horse.
And like it's immune to
But it's just
burn.
very big.
You can like repair things. It's very good mech. Anyway. Yeah, I think I'll move up to
Yeah, just move where.
so I'll move up to here, and then is boosting a full action? I forgot.
It's a minor.
Ah.
But boosting. I double boosted.
Okay, so
Yeah, it's a minor.
would going over here be like in line of sight of these people, Arthur?
Going.
Because basically, I want to end up like over here.
Melee and CQB is the thing. It's all. They are all melee and CQB. So even
You'd
if
be
you're
outside. Even the front one at the furthest point cannot see you, so you are out of
Okay.
sight. They can see if I draw
So-
a little line for you. They can see kind of that bit.
So basically, if you like duck
Okay, so
back around the command
so
bunker,
if I instead went here and then like here, would that be okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so
Yeah,
I'm gonna
I mean, what's your movement? 15, right?
I'm gonna double
15
boost.
total if you double boost.
I'm gonna double boost to get there. Yeah.
Fine.
So bingo. And then I'm just gonna like lie in wait. And then
Alien.
I might drop
Yeah, Wang
because
can
I have a
kinda
sensor range of
draw
10.
them in a bit.
So I might throw a drone here, or like maybe like somewhere over here, just so that it can back up Lang.
That's
What
fine.
What are you using to throw a drone? Is it like a free action to do that?
It's a quick action, but I have a
yeah. You
And what I'm saying is what I'm going to do. Sorry, that's
okay. Next turn.
yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
sorry,
not saying I'm
it
doing
sounded
that
like you were saying
now.
you were doing
I'm
that
just
this turn,
saying
and I'm like, you've used 2 quick actions.
I'm
You're
just
using
like
initiative
letting
or
you
what?
guys know what I'm roughly planning. What I'm roughly planning.
All right, that's what your plan is. all
Yes.
Okay, I misunderstood something. So Wang is actually not invisible right now. He stood out in the open.
Okay. I
Ah.
fucking figured.
right. Yep.
He's prepped a brace action.
Oh.
All right.
Okay.
All right. They are. Well, at least it's how they're labeled. Those makes it. mostly melee and CQB. So yeah, they're still gonna have to come over here. They can't beat the shit out of us without getting closer.
Oh, they can come as close as they like.
Yeah, the Protector, you know, since you know so much about these, you know the Protector barely has any actual weapons.
Yeah.
It's got like anti-personnel weapons kind of thing. It's not got anything
So
to do with
basically,
mech.
the Protector is mostly useless against us. It's going to be like chip damage against us
Oh.
at best.
Yeah, exactly. It'll do
Unless
like one
it's-
damage. And
Unless
that'll
it's
be-
doing like
maximum.
all it can really do is like improvised.
What's up, Jim?
Idea occurs to me.
Mhm.
If Ryan can draw attention to them, I can slip around the back of the wall.
Ooh, yeah, like undo that second boost you did and just slip around the other way.
Well, no, I'm
Yeah,
not gonna.
that cost
I'm not gonna
you-
undo the second boost. I've like placed myself now. I've ended my turn.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah,
Ah,
yeah.
But-
You have monkeys go, by the way, and yeah, that's fine. You get on the comms to Wang, and he's like, "Yeah, sure. I mean, I'm big and loud and fast, and I'm gonna be moving, so they'll be looking my way."
Sounds
So-
good to me. None of
And
those.
you said
None of
Monkey
these
has
people should have
LL1
major ranged
Nelson, right?
abilities.
Yes, he.
So I assume he has a war
Um,
pike.
Yes, he has the warpike and the other thing. He took both.
So
the
he has
Warpike
both
and
Warpike
the
and
Bulwark
Bulwark
mods.
mods. Okay. Good to
Yes.
know. Good to know.
He has one hull, one engineering.
One engineering. Okay.
His speed is 4, his evasion's 8, senses 10, and his his weapons are 2 tactical knives on his auxiliary,
Okay.
a heavy melee weapon. Oh no, his heavy melee weapon was replaced with the warpike,
Mhm.
and his main is an RPG.
Alright, sick.
Okay. Yeah.
Not very
but they're
useful
protected
against
from
those
it.
guys right now.
Because yeah,
yeah, because the protector. Yeah.
You said it's protecting them from AoE. Is it also protecting them from ranged attacks, like say?
no,
Pistols.
just AOE things, small. So you understand how this works, and since you're getting into design and like actual like engineering and stuff like that, I feel like you probably had an interest in this, especially since you built yourself a body. You know that this is built to stop projectiles over a certain speed or over a certain mass, but it basically forces the projectile to use a considerable amount of its own kinetic energy against itself, and for objects of a sufficient speed or mass, that does stop them.
So it's like
They
infinity.
destroy
But for
themselves.
objects that are,
Arbitrary.
but for objects such that, but it doesn't work on slower or smaller objects. Yes,
Exactly. Yes.
like say a
Bullet.
bullet or
Exactly.
4 bullets in one turn,
Or a rock.
or just a
Oh,
big
I am
rock.
a rock.
True.
I am an island.
Oh, I love Jajolian.
Yeah. I love it.
All right, so
Okay,
what
I think
shall
I'll move the monkey over here.
silly funny monkey do?
I'll move the monkey over here,
That's one quick action.
and then yeah, that's one quick action. Sure, we'll move the monkey like here. Backup plan.
You sure you don't want to like have it be still there and back there and brace? Perhaps,
Actually-
considering it is still in line of sight.
Okay, let's brace. Let's brace.
I'm just gonna write brace like that. I don't want to
So-
write brace every time. I'll just write brace.
All right, Mason.
Uh,
I don't think those guys are in range of pistols yet. This
No.
is basically a setup turn.
yeah.
Hmm.
We're not really close enough to do shit all to them.
Should I go with you, or should I hang out with everyone else?
I think. What does Delilah have?
Apparently,
Let's give
Delilah
it
can snipe.
Delilah's actual mech.
Doesn't Delilah have
She went for
the
support.
Delilah's more of a support tech user, but they do have a thermal rifle, 2 missile racks, and a heavy charged blade. Because that's what you get given when you're that thing. But they have a hull and a systems, and they're more interested in doing tech. than anything else.
Maybe we could get Delilah
Tech
to get
or
that turret
using
up and
their
running.
thermal rifle.
That
Yeah.
could work, yeah.
Yeah,
So
I
I
guess
think if we leave Delilah back here. Have Delilah go around to basically next to where Hanako is, kind
Mm-hmm.
of, and work on that turret, while you run along with me and we go beat the shit out of those guys in the around the
Okay.
sort of glass buildings over here. But big
Armor
town.
also has turret direct.
I think. Oh, that's 12. That's the limit of my thing. Would that be within line of fire?
I'd go 8. I would go
It
8
would
and
have.
brace. I'd go 8 and brace,
8 and brace.
just to be safe.
Okay. So
8 and
that's
brace.
And then you just
like here.
yeah.
It's always
would-
better to 8
Half-
embrace.
Yeah.
Like.
Then just go,
Up there, yeah.
Yeah.
then go 12 and
Yeah.
your
Okay.
shit.
So I'm bracing. And what is Delilah's movement?
Also,
Also
for,
4. Okay. So.
So I'd say
Oh,
maybe
whoops.
just give her a maybe just give her a double boost and
I meant to do the.
go on.
Yeah, that's 1.
2.
Yep. Thank
Right.
you. Yeah, I meant. I think I clicked tab, but it didn't like register.
yeah,
There you go.
it'd be like that. You gotta like
So-
hold tab while you do it.
You've all performed your actions. I'm going to quickly roll to see if they, if communications get through the chaos. You want a high roll. You got a high roll. They do not manage to communicate with the other teams, so they've spotted you, and instead just move into intercept. These guys are all going to double boost.
What the? Okay, they're double boosting, and that will just sort of leave them there unless they're going to like overcharge.
No, yeah, they're just moving up.
All right, sick.
Is the Orion moving
Actually,
with
this
them,
person's
or-
going to single boost
I mean, I
and then
assume
go
it
on
has to-
Overwatch here. The Orion. So the Orion has a radius of 6 inches. So if you move inside, you can shoot the thing.
Oh,
You can
nice.
shoot AoE weapons and stuff like that, and
Which is
more heavy
yeah.
weapons and things. This guy is going to double boost. Oh,
Okay.
actually, probably not. This guy's probably gonna move once and then brace.
So a couple of these guys.
And then these
Yeah. So
are all
these
gonna
further
move
two
there.
are out of the protection zone.
Yes, they are. Yes.
All right, nice. Wang and the monkey can do their shit on the next turn.
Also, the mechs are not at all stopped by the protection. You can all move through freely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel.
So,
Or at least I hope,
distance
you
too far.
Would have been kind of fucked.
Do one more move. Just about in range. Too far. This guy is going to take a shot at Wang. Let's see if he hits. Wang is braced as well, so braced. Read braced to make sure I'm not doing it wrong.
When taking damage,
Taking
half
damage.
the damage. Or heat
And
or
attacks
burn.
have +1 difficulty against you.
But you get only one quick action on the next turn.
Eleven. -1. 10. That does hit Wang's evasion. Honestly, yeah, it does just about hit Wang's evasion.
Yeah.
Honestly, not the worst. So they shoot at him with a like a rifle. That does. Assault rifle is 3 reliable and D6, right?
Yeah, but
You-
it will do half damage.
We'll do half, so we'll add that 6, half to 3, and then Wang has a thing that when he gets hit during a brace, he immediately turns invisible until the end of his next turn and moves his movement. So Wang takes 3 damage and goes
Teleports behind you.
invisible.
teleports behind.
As you see Wang get shot, and suddenly he's just gone.
Away he goes.
He is now 7 out of 10. And there we are. Right, back to you guys' turns.
Alright.
Those. Oh, I should probably move the other groups, but they're moving slowly, so this will be just like a patrol through here, patrol down here. This guy's going to make his 2 attacks. I'll roll. You want low numbers on these rolls. 18, not a good number, and the second one, 16, real bad. I'll remove 3 buildings. As he destroys 3 buildings around with a barrage of explosive charges.
Well,
Remove everyone's brace action. Nobody else took damage, so I don't think the brace triggers, and you all still get your second click. Correct? So, only Wang is -1 quick.
but he can still stab a motherfucker.
He's still invisible.
Okay, so if I can move 8 to over here using a boost, and then use a quick action to, I think, if I'm not mistaken, attacking with and then reloading with an auxiliary a weapon takes the same amount of action, yeah?
Yeah, both are quick.
Alright.
Reloading
so I'm
any
going
weapon is a quick action. Attacking with any non-super heavy is a... Or is it any non-heavy? Heavy is a...
Okay.
No, super
It's
Super
just
heavy
super heavy
requires
that's
super
a-
one
heavy
super
is-
heavy requires a barrage. Anything else you can do with a skirmish.
That's fine then, yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, heavy you can't pair with other. Heavy is always a main, like a skirmish, but you can't. Basically, mains and auxiliaries you can fire with auxiliaries as part of the same skirmish. Heavies you can't.
So the way,
That's the difference.
well, I mean,
Cool.
you can barrage with a heavy and a main.
But yeah, no, I that's why I said in the same skirmish, during the same skirmish.
Oh, yeah,
you
sorry.
can't do a heavy and an auxiliary, is what I said.
Yes, in a skirmish, yes.
Yes,
Cool.
that, I did specify skirmish.
Sorry.
Alright, cool. Go ahead.
Alright. But
What are you doing?
my plan is, basically, can I fire and then reload my missile rack as part of a skirmish? I don't know if it specifically says
Pretty
that on the quick sheet, so that's a specific.
Reloading is a full. Yeah, reloading is a stabilize action.
Okay, and I'm trying to find where the hell that is on the sheet so I know why.
Stabilize.
action.
Ah, it does. Yes, reloading is a full thing. You have to reload all your loading weapons. As a stabilize, you clear all heat and exposed, restore all HP +1 repair,
You have to,
or
well, you have to choose one between clearing all heat and exposed, or restoring your HP. and passing
restoring
it.
all HP and
And then you choose between
Or you-
reloading your weapons, clearing burn, or clearing a condition.
that's it. Yeah.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna just fucking fire my missile rack because I only have one ranged weapon.
Yeah. There's certain things that will let you reload,
Just can
that-
hit this guy.
but that's based on mechs, not abilities.
Fire off your missile rack attack, please.
Alright, missile rack. I've got +1 to attack. So it's just a d20 +1.
Unfortunately,
7.
you fire off your missile and it lands in probably one of the rooms in this building and blows up and doesn't reach the are the units. I'll roll.
My
to see if the
cabbages!
units- Uh,
That entire
A
tower is a
9?
cabbage salesman's tower.
Yeah.
yeah. Cabbage Corp.
That is-
On a 9,
That is
they
actually the
do not
best.
notice you.
That is actually. I love how they assume it's one of their own explosions. It's fine. But yeah,
Yeah.
that's actually the personal tower of the CEO of Cabbage Corp Enterprises, the greatest, the most profitable cabbage salesman in the entire game.
And the C in CEO
It's
stands for
my
cabbage.
cabbages.
And the C in cabbage stands for cabbage.
In CEO.
Cavendish.
Cabbage executive officer.
Right, moving on. Would you
Yes.
like to order Wang?
No, I think he's just. I'm gonna let Wang just sort of do his thing. He's kind of in his thing. I'm assuming he knows what he's doing. Isn't he like engaged here in melee, like right next to?
He's invisible.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
True.
so no one hears a word.
Nah, June, come on. We gotta wait for the right times here. Come on.
Are you sure?
We can't. Yes.
Are you sure?
Are you sure?
Are you sure?
So,
Where's Wang?
Wang.
Where's Omni Wang?
I'm now, Arthur, forgive me if I'm
Sorry, Omni
wrong,
got me
but I do believe
immediately.
he still counts as engaged. It's just they have to basically do a coin flip to see if they can even attack Wang.
Sure.
Yeah, engaged is basic. The reason I questioned whether he was engaged or not there is
They
like,
failed a coin flip.
he can't leave.
They failed the coin flip. Yeah.
Really.
Okay.
They can't attack him.
He'd have
He
to
can
do
leave.
like a whole thing just to leave their range, wouldn't he? When he's engaged. Or...
I think he has to disengage.
Disengage, repeat, disengage.
Yeah, I think he would have to do a disengage to just get away from the melee guy
Otherwise,
he's next
oh, otherwise it.
Well-
I'm gonna find invisible. Incoming attacks have a 50-50%. Oh, but wait, invisible also counts as hidden. If I'm not wrong.
So you're not engaged.
to. It doesn't count
You
as
have
him. You can hide
Yeah.
for free, if I'm not mistaken.
Right.
Or yeah.
So he'd probably hide for free.
No,
so it
you can
just
hide
end
anywhere. It doesn't
invisibly.
immediately make him hidden.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, it doesn't immediately make him hidden. He can just use that quick. He could just use, say, his quick action to hide and then dip. But he wouldn't be able to get too far. Good work.
It's infinity.
Current movement halts and is lost. Adjacent to priority.
Still be detected. And I'm gonna be real. You are only stopped from moving when you become engaged with a creature of equal or greater size.
Okay.
So Wang is stopped here.
Ah, yeah. Either way, he wouldn't be able to get there to the protector.
So,
So at least
I
he's
think
only
he probably
engaged with
wants to be-
one motherfucker at a time.
Well, to be fair, they still have to do the coin flip to even hit him. So.
Yeah, but if he's engaged, if he's in melee at both of them, they both get to do the coin flip.
I like those odds.
Cool. He's now invisible.
Hey,
Still
fair enough.
until the end of the next turn cycle. So yeah.
If Wang
Well,
gets
it's fine.
beaten to death, it's now your fault, Jim.
Okay.
Well, I mean, he said you didn't want to order him, so he's just kind of going in. And you did say be a big and loud distraction, so he's flown directly into the middle of them,
I
bigly
didn't
and
even
loudly.
say be a big and loud distraction. I said he may be a big and loud distraction. I was commenting on what he's doing. I never. Oh, he's gone. Mason's gone again.
Oh god, fucking damn it!
Right, let's get going.
Well-
Let's pick up the pace.
Let's pick up the pace because we are.
My turn.
Yeah, it's been like 20 minutes and we've done a round and a bit, and no one's dead yet.
So, I'm going to.
I don't think anyone's successfully hit anyone yet, even.
No, Wang took damage.
Wang has been hit once.
Oh yeah, no, Wang got hit once.
Okay, so
I'll
I'm
leave my mouse where it
Thank
was.
you.
It's exactly there.
perfect. I'm gonna come around this side just so I can stealth it.
Ah, yes, because this thing is unprotected from the back, and they don't know to attack from the back
Exactly.
or to defend from the back.
Exactly.
Yeah, none of them have. They're being caught unawares.
I'm going to make a quick, just roll for this guy having seen you run. I'll just, on a 15 or higher, he'll know to send somebody behind him. An 18. Next turn, you may meet one person from behind.
Oh dear. Oh no.
Just because it was in full view.
A
of
singular
one.
guy.
Oh no, a singular guy. But it doesn't matter because he'll probably get distracted before that happens.
Probably, considering Wang's up here. Who wants to do? It's monkey next, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think we decided we went monkey next. So June, what will monkey do?
Monkey?
Charge and swing on motherfuckers?
Yeah, monkey.
See?
Monkey. Yeah, that's exactly 4, so I'll engage with this.
Monkey see?
Mm-hmm.
Monkey duel.
Monkey do. Monkey do. Monkey see.
Monkey see, monkey duel.
So if I
Duel
explode,
one.
you will too.
Fight.
Round 1.
Fight. Okay. Is that 12 with grit?
Yes.
Uh,
Monkey does have one grit. That does hit this melee individual.
Okay, so 1d6. Let's go.
Oh.
One
Well,
damage.
damage is damage.
Uno damage.
Damage
They are
is
and
damage.
knockback 1, correct?
Yes. It's not bad.
Which direction would you like to send them? Got to be away from the monkey, but I'll give you
Send him that way.
straight back like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Knocked straight backwards. You've got one
Back
more
him into
protection.
a wall.
Well, you can throw it. So,
You certainly can. Yes.
although no wait, I've used that mount. So
Yes.
you said knives,
Is there anything that says
You have
can't?
2 tactical knives.
tactical
yes.
knives, right? Those have thrown.
Is there anything that says you can't just use the same weapon mount?
I'm pretty sure you can only use
when you attack
one
twice?
mount per attack, or that's how it's designed.
Yeah, but like, but this is a second attack.
Well, you attack with
It's not
2
the same
mounts. You attack with 2 mounts if you do a barrage.
Yeah, but I don't think it says anywhere specifically that they
Does
can't be the same mount.
It says attack with 2 weapon mounts, and I know somewhere, I'm pretty sure it's in the rule book, it says it can't be the same mount.
Would you like me to go check?
You can do.
Yeah, let's check. Just
open the...
let's check this because it would be very annoying. It would be very annoying if I just straight couldn't attack twice with my axe. Or like... It seems like a very weird rule to...
Oh, I'm stupid. It was meant to minus 56 from the one that hit Wang, so that's silly of me. But oh well. He got hit.
Oh well. Yeah, it just seems like a very odd rule to have.
Googling.
Can you barrage with the same amount?
I mean, you cannot attack with the same weapon twice in the same barrage.
Yeah.
Again, that does seem like an odd rule, is the thing.
Well, it's because it's based on because it's firing off a mount from a mount. So that's just how the system works.
Well, yeah, it's just like it's odd to have that specific rule.
It certainly is.
Yeah.
I don't mind that not being a rule. I'm not too bothered about that.
Yeah, I mean...
Okay.
I don't care. I've always played fast and loose. It's a very odd choice. Certainly. You can attack with the same mount. Maybe
Also,
say
it's kind of
you
just-
can't attack with the same heavy mount.
Yeah, that makes sense. You can't like double swing a heavy, but you can like double swing a main in a barrage. Yeah, that.
Yeah.
Fair.
The war pike is a.
Oh
Oh no, it's a
like
main.
is a heavy.
No, it's a main.
Oh no, it's
No,
is
it's
it
a
It's a main. It's on his heavy mount. But it's a main
on-
weapon.
It's on the heavy mount, so I think since it works on mounts, we will keep.
Screw
I
it.
think we
I'm gonna
should
do
keep
the
going
Dio
with,
thing.
like,
I'm gonna do the Dio thing. I'm gonna throw both knives.
For a knife.
Alright,
For a knife.
please
Hell yeah.
roll
They've gone
your-
quite pale.
Okay, knife number 1. No, that's a 7.
6 does not hit, unfortunately. Or 7 doesn't
And
hit.
the other.
The other is a 15, so 16 total. So
16 hits. Roll
1d3
your
plus
1d3 plus flee. Or plus 3.
1. So just roll the d6 and then.
Here's a bowl for the d6.
Yep.
You do 4 damage.
Straight into your head.
Okay.
Yeah, as your pike pushes the guy back, but they block with their own tactical knives. But as you launch them back into this kind of silo, it's apparently a VTOL platform, interesting, and they are stunned. You throw these 2 knives, one landing just clear of a critical point, but the other sinking directly into this thing's arm mount, dealing significant. Right.
All right, Mason.
Right, I'm just gonna.
There's
Double
no
move
rule
stat
that says
there you
you
go.
have to move before you shoot.
Well, I'm joining Jameson.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Yeah, I mean that guy is in range of your pistols.
You could fire a
could,
pistol
if you
and then
wanted.
run.
Fire your
Sure,
fire
alright.
your pistol a couple times and then single boost after me because I want to be heading into the fray pretty quickly.
Okay, I'll do that then.
But you know,
Yeah, see if we can like tap
pistols
this guy
and
off and then he's out.
yeah.
Range 5, threat 3, 1d3 kinetic damage.
Wait, range 5.
Yeah, that's what it says. Range 5.
Oh shit, never mind.
No,
That guy's
never
not
mind.
in range of the pistols.
Is
Cool.
it the
Right,
range
I'm gonna
10.
do what I was originally gonna do then.
All right, double boost, baby. And you just gotta switch back because
What is that arrow that just
very
shot?
annoying.
That is you pinged something off screen. And it lets people know where the
This
ping
is
is.
clunky, but I did it.
There we go.
All right.
Right.
And
Right, now Delilah's
what's
go.
Delilah?
I want Delilah to try and get this turret up and running.
Could you make me a tech attack? It's the D20, and you're going to add 1. +1 for the grit. 2. A 14. This turret turns online and is now going to use. So that was. Well, I'll say that was a tech attack is a quick action. So you'll have movement and another quick action, and this turret is going to come online and fire at 1. So it's using
directly in front of it.
the first one hits. The second one, no grit or anything. The one misses. So the first one hits this guy. It's doing a d6 +1 damage. It's 5 damage. This guy's also brought to 5 out of 10 HP. As this thing just unloads directly into its side.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
And then I guess I'll...
City defense systems coming online.
Awesome. I guess I'll get Delilah out of there then.
Weird that they gave the turret a voice, but kind of sick.
What are you talking about? Every turret has to have a personality.
Yeah.
Take
And then
Delilah,
it would-
and then it'll...
If you wanted.
Eventually, we're gonna activate a turret, and it's just gonna turn on and just say, "I just love Latinas."
The turret is just Shadow the Hedgehog.
Yeah.
Okay,
There we go.
no one's in sight other than the NPCs, so I won't really have. I'll just roll some attacks.
Well,
These guys.
at this point, no one's in sight other than the monkey, because nobody's noticed me.
The monkey?
These two are gonna dive on the turret.
The monkey?
This guy's gonna dive the monkey. These two are gonna try and deal with Wang. This one's gonna walk over here.
He's invisible, but he ain't hidden.
See anything, but has been given a tip. These two are gonna roll the 50-50s. Success and failure. So one attack is allowed to be made. That's the lower half, so that's a failure and a success. So 2 attacks
And
are allowed to be
also,
made against
he is
this
still
guy.
invisible. He is still invisible as well. So those attacks also have +1 difficulty.
That's true. That is a 9, which does still hit Wang, unfortunately. And so that's 1 shotgun, 2 shotgun shots into him. That's a d6 +1 each.
Damn, that's rough.
2, 4. So he takes 6 damage. He's now on 1 health and has come back to the land of the living.
Well, the land of the being able to be seen.
Yes.
The land of the visible.
Yeah.
The protector is going to step back. Oh, I need to roll for these guys against the turret. Out of 12 life remaining, the turret's at half health, and then 1 against the monkey. This guy's gonna hit, double damage. So this, double damage.
Oh shit. Oh yeah, with the crits, it's you roll the. With crits, it's you roll the damage twice, and then keep the highest number of the damage roll.
Oh, okay, cool.
So it's not double damage.
Oh, well, they're all the same damage, so they do 2 damage instead then. So this guy's on 10. Oh, sorry, it's on 10 out of 12. Right. Move these guys through, seeing what's going on over here.
Me when?
Yeah, it's a different system. Then I'll do the howitzer quickly. You can just speed all this up in post. That's a bad roll for you. It's a bad roll for you again. We'll blow up these three. Shit. It's destroying a lot of stuff. It's going up this way. Right.
Right.
Turn priority is yours once more.
Alright.
Actually, something will happen. At the beginning of your turn, you see... Roll for each of them. He succeeds, so that's 1. He succeeds, that's 2. He succeeds. You see nothing occur.
Great.
Go ahead.
Coming up on your
Well,
right,
uh,
nothing.
I will quickly ask. I don't think I asked earlier. What did we do with Waton?
Yeah, what did you do?
Well, we brought him to the drop site, and then we were just here, and nothing was said about it.
So, the drop site was just areas your mechs were, like, dropping in from the sky. Like
So we
Titanfall
just sort
style.
of had to leave Waton there.
Yeah, you could have, like, tied him up. I'm happy for that to have happened.
Okay.
Yeah, we tied him up. We definitely tied
Yes.
him up because there is absolutely no way that after all the effort we went to get him, we just went, well,
You got
we'll
a
just
natural
leave him here and
20.
assume nothing
Don't
bad
worry.
will happen.
You just got a natural 20, so don't worry, you're fine.
Good. Good.
Baton Puter will not have escaped.
I would be very upset, legitimately upset, if Mariah had ripped fuck out of us for something that she could have prevented by just saying, "Oh, put him over there."
Right.
All right, so
Okay, I think
okay, I think I'm gonna sort of.
You've never
slip
directly
around.
entered line of sight, but you are entering at quite close range. Make me an agility with advantage.
All right, let me just roll a d20.
I need above a 12, so you need to get a 4 or higher on these d6s.
I do add a plus
Oh, you
one.
do
Am I
add-
adding
Oh,
grit
and
to
grit,
this?
so you need a 2 or
So
higher.
that's a
on
plus
this
2.
d12.
So basically, just not a 1. And that's a 4. That's good.
Congratulations! You have not been spotted by this group.
Hell yeah. And next turn, I can actually get into melee range.
What do you want Wang to do?
Cut those motherfuckers up and not die.
Okay, should he prioritize healing himself and then overcharge to get an attack? Or should he just fuck it and shoot?
You know, he hadn't taken a structure damage. We can afford the first structure damage. I think on this instance, fuck it, we ball.
Fuck it, we ball.
Fuck it, we ball.
Okay.
That's a hit. That's a hit. One of those is a crit actually, because it's 19 plus 1. All 4 of those are hits. I'll roll one of them as a crit. So I'll roll this first one as the crit. A 1 or a 1. So that's 2. 4.
1. Uh-huh.
6. 9 damage. This first CQB person, as he unloads on them, gives them 1 health.
Very nice, very nice.
Should he overcharge?
I don't know if we're at that level of fuck it, we ball just yet.
It's fine.
I don't know if we're necessarily at the needing to use an overcharge level of fuck it, we ball.
He might use his frame thing to his 1 free action per.
Yeah.
Is it 1 free action per scene or per
1
battle?
quick action as a free action per scene.
Per scene.
So
You might just do a free brace, just in case.
So initiative brace. Fair enough.
Yeah. He only. That's per scene, isn't it? Scene isn't an entire mission. A scene is.
No, it's
is
just one encounter in it.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. So that's fine. So this is his free action for the scene. There you are.
Alright.
So just remember that. Moving forward, June, if you would.
Yep. So what I'm gonna do is, so
What occurs? Okay.
that's
I don't think we're at fuck it, we ball hyperspec just yet. I don't think we're at hyperspec.
no, we are not hyperspecking right now. Save it.
Yeah.
So
Just in case.
what
we
I'm gonna
want
do
you,
is
so-
I'm gonna use my initiative, and I'm gonna plant a turret here because that is within range. That is within my senses.
Yeah.
So if
I'll draw it as a little black blob.
yeah,
Do you want to plant the turret on top of the already existing weapon turret?
Turret.
Where do you want it?
I mean I can do
Turret. The double turret.
or you know just like put it on top of the mall because it would I would be able to.
Or on the wall, I
Yeah.
guess, yeah.
Like that?
Yeah, like that, like that. So that's
You've like fired
that-
it into the wall there.
That's up there, and then that can like reach all the way up to like
Yeah, it can
here
reach a
and
bunch.
round. Can reach pretty far actually.
I'll retcon. That guy's on 1 health, and it saw Wang hit him, because this is all kind of happening simultaneously in the future. I'm quite so kind, you guys will have to decide turn order properly, but it will hit, and it will kill that guy on the minimum damage. There you go, that CQB guy gets shot in the back by your turret drone as you deploy it.
Nice.
Oh, it's automatically using it.
Ain't-
That's what I was saying, like, it attacks when it sees an attack. Now, if you guys had sequenced your turns a bit better,
Well,
you'd
I
be able
was
to get
gonna,
that attack off of
I was
Wang
going
hitting,
to pop it on and then fire
That-
at the CQB, and then have it,
Here. Oh!
and then have
Does
it.
it not auto-fire at somebody who gets hit anyway?
It's a reaction. It chooses. It uses its reaction to fire.
Okay. Would you like it to react to fire at that person as though you had sequenced the turn better, or would you prefer not?
I didn't want it to fire at that person.
That's fine.
I was hoping to basically, because what I'm gonna do now is because what I was gonna do was barrage, just to like, in hopes of something hitting this thing. That's
Is it
why
not an action to deploy the turret.
it's a quick
Is it
action, but I
no?
use my initiative.
There you go then. That's fine.
Yeah. I
June had it figured out.
Ta-
June had it
tactic-
figured out. Did not
tactics
need
brain.
the favour on Tap and Wang. Tap and Wang's,
I had this all gamed out. So what I'm gonna do is, now that that's been placed, I'm gonna use my full action to barrage using the anti-material and the assault rifle, because those both
Go for it.
reach. So oh god, I didn't.
The anti-material unfortunately misses. That's just the order you specified them.
Yeah, I didn't
like first,
properly
so
roll
just
that thing,
far.
but whatever. 14 on the assault rifle.
The assault rifle does hit. So you've got a reliable. Is it reliable? 3?
It's reliable 2, plus a
reliable
d6.
2, but it does 1d6. Okay,
So
that's fine.
it'll be something
So Wang should
plus.
actually have 1 extra health.
That's 8.
8 damage.
Now, Arthur, does
You
that?
spray down into this guy,
Okay.
leaving him very, very low on health.
Okay.
Absolutely rinsing him. If you're about to ask, does that allow your turret to get the free reaction? I would not see why not, because it was a deployed object that was on field for that attack action as it fully resolved. So I have no reason why that wouldn't be allowed.
Well, what I was going to ask was, does that kill it outright? But no, I assume it
No.
doesn't. So
No,
we
they've
will
got-
we will
he
use
said
the
earlier
turret
they've actually
drone's
got,
reaction
What was
attack.
it, 10?
Yeah, all these bums have 10 HP, and then the Orion has you know enough. He's got 5.
So
Easy.
But you don't know the
Easy
how.
pickings.
As long as it has, so it deals 3 kinetic damage to the target. As long as it has sight to their target. Doesn't say I need to roll to
Jesus.
attack.
The case.
So I assume it just does 3 kinetic damage.
Fair enough.
All right. It's basically it's just like deployable bonus damage. Yeah,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
I guess it only works on an already hit target, so you still need to have rolled.
Yeah, you still need to, because
Yeah.
it only triggers
That's it.
on a successful attack.
Again, it's
Nice
basically
dead.
It's just bonus damage.
This thing has used its
I
reaction
am
turn.
strategist.
Yes.
Nice. Moving on to Monkey.
What do monkey do? We know what monkey see, but what monkey do?
Monkey. June, what would you like the monkey to do?
Oh, yeah, sorry, I control the monkey, don't I?
Yeah.
So...
Hold on a second.
Because I threw the knives, it doesn't have the knives in the orcs map anymore, does it?
You have to just go get them.
Yeah,
Like,
You
okay.
just have to pick them
No,
up.
no, I get that. So, what we're gonna
Okay.
do is we're going to... yeah, we're gonna
Could just
wall
finish
pipe
this
this
melee
way.
bomb off and
We're just gonna melee this,
Cool.
this bum. With the wall pipe.
yeah, just
Okay.
Actually,
stab that motherfucker and
So,
pick up the
plus one
knife.
to
maybe
hit,
maybe
real
if
quick.
maybe if it kills it, this still happens. Oh,
Oh, shit.
whoops!
A 14.
Well, that works.
That works.
15 hits.
That works.
Roll a d6 plus 1 damage.
Yeah.
Unconventional
Try that.
but effective way of rolling.
Yeah, we should try that method of rolling. Roll the bowl out.
Okay, so that's
roll
6
backwards.
damage.
Perfect. So
That
I'm
kills
gonna
this
actually.
melee
What
target.
I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna barrel damage, and I'm gonna fire the RPG. But I'm gonna fire it like. So if it's blast 2, so would it be like here-ish? Would
How much is...
I think I read something a little bit earlier that I'm going to push you. Really quite intriguing. That's how it works.
There's an example guide somewhere in the book. Quick combat weapons.
So cover and line sight is based on the point. So the turret is technically in soft cover because it's engaged. So that's fine. Yeah. And then you just roll to hit on each of these people with your to hit.
So
But that's the thing as well. If you aimed for here, it's blast 2. It wouldn't even catch the turret.
yeah.
Oh, yeah,
That's what
that's
I
fine,
was
yeah.
trying to do.
It doesn't
is
catch
get
the
it.
turret, just these 2.
That's what I was trying
Alright,
to
go
do.
for it, yeah.
2 inches from that point is.
So just
not
roll the
on
roll
the
to
turret.
hit on both of them. On each of
Very,
them.
very close.
RPG, I've got it open. It is
Yeah, blast.
it's range 10, blast 2, 1d6 plus 1 blast damage.
Okay. So I need to roll individually for these, or
Yes, I think so, yeah.
Ew.
First one dodges it,
And that's a 12.
second one is hit. So this is the first one, the second one was hit.
Alright. Let's see which one gets blasted. Let's see. How blasted? 3 damage.
3 damage. You've brought this one quite low as you fire this 3 damage. As you fire this RPG rocket propelled grenade past them, aiming behind them. Unfortunately, you misjudge in this potholed road as a deeper divot than you would have expected, and the explosion isn't quite as effective as you would have wanted it to be. But nonetheless, it still damages at least one of them.
And then I'm gonna move the monkey over to collect the knives.
It's fine, he'll have his knives at the beginning of his next turn.
Perfect.
Alright.
Ready for another barrage.
Messon game.
Right, I guess I'm just moving still. 7, 8. And then... Where? 1, 2, 3, 4. There.
Could you make me an agility roll with advantage? Your target is a 12. You may add grit as well.
Yes. Target 12, that's good as well. That's a 3.
Unfortunately, even with advantage, you cannot make that. You are spotted by this group.
Nice.
Rad.
Then, Delilah.
On Delilah's go, I'll have the turret make the 2 attacks. First hits. Second one hits, so it's d6 plus 1 damage. 3 damage to one of them, and I think even the minimum damage kills the skull. Yes, it does.
Nice. And for the other?
3 damage to one, and
Nice.
Nice.
Okay, so Delilah has moved and used one of her thingies. Is there anything she can do with the other one that isn't just moving again?
So Delilah is armed with. She can make
What's the
tech
range
attacks.
on her ability to deal with the turret? To arm turrets, like, say, this one?
Probably
just
sensors,
here.
probably 10.
Oh, well, that's exactly 10.
Oh, perfect. I'll get that one then.
Make another tech attack. Target 10.
Because if you can
You
get
add
that one
plus
online,
2 to this.
It can shoot
one for tech
the
and one
protector
for
here in
grit.
the back.
Maybe.
Natural
Oh,
20.
yes.
Hell yeah, baby.
Like, I'd like you to put this into perspective if I've not been talking too much. Blub's just been running around. Meanwhile, Delilah has armed 2 turrets flawlessly.
Yeah, no,
This turret is going to
fine.
make its attack action on the Orion. Effective
Fine
threat.
and perfectly
Delilah is doing the heavy lifting from our team.
That hits.
She is.
That does not hit, unfortunately. So this
Okay.
is a d6 plus 1 damage. That's 6 damage. Delilah instantly destroys the protector. The turret. This turret arms turns itself, aims squarely into the back of this unsuspecting Orion, and fires some kind of energy blast into it, sitting well within its 6-inch shield, or 6-range shield, and just explodes it. Annihilates it with a concentrated blast of energy and laser.
Delilah's fucking great, dude.
Hell yeah, she is.
Okay,
Jameson
excellent work.
says. For Jameson, it is a platonic sentiment for Blubs. I don't know.
We'll see.
Right.
see.
CQBs, melees.
One
Right.
melee down here.
I'm gonna do the
Two
nobody the doesn't care squad over here, and these guys
Ah.
are going to roll their first
And one
care.
of them-
roll.
One of them cared so little for the way he was walking.
Let's roll to care. They do not care,
I don't.
and
give a
let's
shit.
roll for hunchback heavy howitzer. You want low rolls?
Oh,
That's a
thank
low roll, and that's a
That's
low
the
roll.
same low roll.
Destroys one building. And this group, having spotted Blub, are actually going to move back this way. Form up. So it's a double move. This guy's doing a single move and a brace. No, fuck. Why would they brace? She's going to fire at you. There's going to do a single move and a fire. There's going to do a single move and a fire. And this guy's going to move here. And he is going to spot you, Jensen. Orion's going to sit directly there.
Yeah, I figured he would.
Actually, he'll probably do another move into you if he spots you. Still within protection, so he gets the +1 to his. These guys, by the way, all now have an evasion of 1 lower because the Orion has been destroyed.
Hell yes.
So, these three are going to make some shots at you. Does a 10 hit?
It's my
Your
my evasion is 8.
So,
Yeah,
a hit, a hit, and unfortunately, a hit. These are 3d6 plus 3 damage. It's nasty. 3. Sorry, 7 plus 3, 10, 15 damage to you. You're going to need to make me a structure roll, if you could, and you're on...
Okay, so it's how much damage did each of those guys do?
No, 3 of them hit 1d6 plus 1 each.
Oh, I see. Good. I was just
So it's total 3d6 plus 3.
Okay.
And it only breached your 10... the last one breached your structure, so you're on 10, but you need to rate me a structure.
Okay.
Because damage doesn't spill over.
Yeah. So let me just make a note of that. 10 HP, 1.
Or is 10 your max HP?
I'm not sure. On the sheet it says out of 15, but I don't know if that's my max HP.
Oh!
But
No,
Is it?
no. That is your max
Oh, okay.
HP 15 then. That's fine.
Yeah, that will. Okay, so I think damage does spill over after. Let me just double check.
Okay. 15 was the exact
damage-
amount they dealt anyway.
Yeah, so it
So
doesn't
you do
really
still
matter
need a
on
structure
this
roll.
one, but I think damage does spill over.
okay. So that the
But
structure
alright,
roll is a
would you make that
D20.
structure roll? Yes. Structure.
Yeah, carry excess damage. Yeah.
Nat 20.
Oh,
Oh, sorry.
No, you rolled.
No,
a
a
D6.
structure roll is a d6.
Oh,
My apologies. But that is an incredible roll. Having
And I got a
randomly done
6.
it, I'm going to say, lose the structure point, and you're not impaired until the end of the next turn for just randomly rolling an actual 20 when you touch the roll the wrong dice. You just lose your structure, and it's the most glancing a glancing blow has ever been.
Yep, it pinged one tiny piece of armor off of the edge.
Fuck.
Yeah, you've lost your fucking shoulder pads.
Fuck my cup holder.
You spilled the damage.
Ah,
you
shit!
spilled your drink inside of the mech.
Yeah, the speaker no longer works. They turn off the radio.
God damn it! I was listening to. I was listening to Wannabe.
Right. It's...
Blob
melee guys.
canonically listens
CQBs
to
and
the
melees
Spice
need to do
Girls.
their
I love
stuff.
it.
Make of that what you will. That was the first song that came to my mind. Fucking Wannabe.
No, I love that.
that's,
I love that.
Actually,
No,
to be completely honest with you, it was the second song that came to mind. The first. Do you want to know what the first song that came to mind was?
Sure, pop
What
off
was the
king.
first song? Was it by any chance a certain song by that
Myth.
was mentioned earlier before the start of this recording?
No, it was All the Single Ladies.
Ah.
I don't know what that says about me. I don't know what that says about Blub. That's just what came to my mind. I don't even particularly like either of those songs. That's just what first came to mind.
Blub just
It's
look,
what,
but
it's
that,
what Gil likes.
it's what
Gil likes him apparently.
that's
Yeah.
what Gil likes.
So,
There you go. That's the escapism.
Wang has braced himself and his dodging paid off as he's not hit by anything. This melee guy is banging into this turret to try and finish it off, and it's very low. One melee guy is going to make an attack against you, James. It's going to miss on a natural 1. Please make me a free attack action.
Oh, sick. I'm gonna use my chain axe because I want to use this thing. It's threat 1, 1d6 kinetic with reliable 2, so even if I miss, I'm gonna do 2 damage.
Certainly. This guy has an evasion.
And I didn't even miss. So that's 1d6
Congratulations.
plus 2 damage, yes?
Certainly, yes.
From the reliable. Hey, that's 7 damage.
So, does 7 damage. You badly injured this thing as it
Big-
pretty much just runs into your turned-on chain axe.
I was just revving this thing to just sort of like try it out since we've been discovered. I didn't even mean to do that one. I mean, I'm not complaining, I'm just confused.
Speaking of, it is the top of turn order. And I'm going to roll once again for the 2 remaining guardians. That one succeeds. And that one succeeds. You once again see fuck all happen. Jameson, it's your go.
Great. Incredible. Well, I guess I'm gonna do it again.
Do it again.
I'm gonna do it again with the chain axe.
Certainly.
I think I know what I have.
That is. Oh, I forgot even to add the +1 attack from before. So that is an 11.
Hit.
And I'll roll that damage. Just to resolve that up. Max damage. That's an 8.
You annihilate this thing, slicing it clean in half down the middle.
Oh.
You have
Oh.
parted
Right.
this thing like the Red Sea.
Hang on. Can I get? Okay, if I get to here, I'm engaged with
That's
this melee guy.
yeah, engage. You
And I can skirmish again.
certainly.
Beautiful. So I'm gonna come over here.
Or rather, you would be doing the second part of a barrage.
Well, no, barrage you can't move in the middle of.
Oh, okay.
That's it. So technically, I am just doing 2 skirmishes.
Fine.
So. Hey, guess what, guys? I'm gonna do it again.
You doing again?
I'm gonna do it again. That's a 15 +1, 16 to hit.
Hits. Don't forget to add your grit as well. So that's a 17.
That's a 17. Not bad.
7
that's-
damage.
How are these digital dice weighted in my favour? I'm not complaining. I'm, again, just confused.
Yes. Again, you dive forward and slash deep into this thing's casing, cleaving straight into where you know its weakest points are.
The best part about this chain axe is if I get a crit with it, the target gets shredded.
Yeah.
Which basically
Like
means
Centipede.
it doesn't have armor anymore, and it can't. I think it also can't be resistant to damage anymore.
Yeah.
Loses resistances.
Yeah.
Until the condition is cleared. Right. It
And it won't be cleared
is.
before it's dead.
Wang now.
What's working with you? It's Wang. Do you have anything you want mine to do?
Well, he's not dead. So,
He's lost his brace trigger. But he did not actually have to use his brace. So he's still got both quick actions.
fuck it, we ball again.
Alright.
I think once he's got rid of these two, basically as a rule, once he's got rid of
That
these
is a
two,
hit.
duck behind a building so he can
That
heal
is a
next
hit.
turn.
That's actually a critical. That is a hit. And that is another critical. Fine guys, alright. Right. This guy dies. It's 1 damage minimum. This guy's going to take 3, 2 of which are crits. 2 or 3, so that's 4. 2 or 2, that's 7. 11. That does kill the target in one go.
Nice.
Wang
And now I
finishes
want
both
him
of
to
them
just
off.
Duck behind a building. So
He's
just
going to duck back here.
I'll inform him about the guys coming up this way, so he'll actually want to. So I'll get him to duck around here, actually, so he can just sort of like heal without these guys being able to turn the corner and go, hang on, stab, stab.
Yeah, certainly. Alright, Wang is out of the way.
Perfect.
We're now moving to June with Hanako.
You're Europe.
So, I have an idea, guys, that I want to run past.
Okay, what's the idea? Hit me.
Turning this whole like area into basically a turret trap. So when these guys come down,
Oh hell yeah!
there'll be like a turret like maybe here and maybe here.
Well, Blobs and I aren't going to be coming down here anytime soon. So yeah.
But Wang and the
I
monkey
see
are
what he's on
here, is what I'm thinking.
That is true. Well, okay. When it comes to the turret trap, will the turrets automatically attack then?
So the
Oh,
turret.
it's only when.
So whenever there's a successful
enemy
attack,
target.
I can choose to have them use their reaction to attack.
Well, then there's not really much of a concern because it's up to you whether it happens. You can choose that. It's not like if Wang gets hit by something, the turret will just go, damage detected, bang bang, and kill.
No.
So yeah, there's no real concern.
So
If anything, you want them here so that they can deal damage, so the turrets are activated.
So I'm gonna.
Turret it up.
Yeah. So I'm gonna move up to here, and since my sensors are 10, that means I can put them within a range of 10 towards me. So I'm gonna pop one here as a quick action, and then I'm gonna pop one on this office building here. It's also worth noting that all of these turrets have 10 HP because I have drone commando. So they're a bit more tanky than the average turret.
So you've got 3 turrets there, and then there's also the one that Delilah activated.
And then, well,
You've got
yeah,
3
but
mini
that's
turrets and then the one big.
That
That's the big
plays
one,
to the beat of its own.
we
sort
could
of.
have Delilah activate this turret.
Oh, she did.
Oh, she did? Okay.
That's the one I said.
Yeah, that's what killed the protector over here.
Okay. That's
Give him a little
actually
mark,
good
it's
then,
like
because
easier.
if this is allied with us, this can probably, assumedly, this will also set off the drones. Am I right on that?
Yes, when a successful weapon attack happens, you get to the
Gamer.
actions.
Gamer. Right.
Oh, they're about to get turned into
Sensitive
Swiss cheese.
I'm gonna kind of
Yeah.
duck behind this mall wall.
Yeah, you had like 1.5 inches.
Yeah.
You could do that.
But yeah,
Right, Monkey Town.
turret trap is set
You
up.
got some
Monkey
cover.
gun. Monkey.
It.
It's like a slow turn, and then and I'm gonna barrage, starting with the 2 orcs knives, not throwing them, doing melee attack
Yeah.
with them.
Stab.
Yeah, diving.
So stab.
For your attack.
So.
Like,
Yo!
critical hit,
Yo!
Just gets a backstab.
The ape.
Oh,
The ape is.
Monkey is
it's
goaded.
19 also hits.
And then,
It's a
it's a
D3.
barrage, so I guess I'll also roll the wall pipe because what else am I supposed to do? There's no other enemies in range. So I'll just have the monkey just go kill monkey mode.
It hits.
The most cocked 13 weapon.
Mhm.
Alright, so
Computer has to decide. So that's 4.
So is that the non-crit one? Or
No, you can do that as a crit.
okay.
I mean,
How does crit work
Yeah.
again? That's the one thing I don't
You
know.
roll again, so
you
you
roll
can
the
get the
damage
highest.
twice. You roll the damage twice, and you take the higher number.
Okay, so we already
you take the 3. Yeah, you
Yeah.
take the
Take the 3.
4 damage.
okay, so
That's
that
2 damage. That's 6 total.
and then
I'll let you know it's going on 2
Yeah,
health, so it's net.
yeah.
the monkey's
No, it's
going
on
over.
7.
The monkey's
No,
overkill.
no. This guy was actually on 7.
Oh,
so
is
you
it?
did need to do
Oh,
that
good.
much damage to kill him.
Nice.
But now he's
I
on
mean, the ape
dead.
the monkey would still probably overkill if it could.
I like to imagine it.
Given
Oh,
the
it did a
option.
bit.
I like to imagine instead of a flurry
And
of
that was
like,
exactly full movement. as
stabs,
well. That's perfect.
it's
That's
like a
perfect.
TF2 backstab, and it just crumples.
It's just like.
Moving on. Loves
And then
your go.
Okay,
Alright. I'd say maybe shuffle them just
Yeah.
like a hint closer, so you can get both of these melee guys.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like a hint.
So the shield is directly in front of us.
So if I move to like you said, the mechs can pass like through the shield. So if I'm within the shield, obviously the
Nothing would be blocked.
nothing will be blocked.
But you would now be engaged, so you'd be at disadvantage to ranged attacks.
Right.
But hang on, if he moves just there, isn't he inside the shield but outside of engagement?
He's kind of on the rim.
Just.
He's pretty much on the rim, unless he's in the engagement.
So like here.
Like, yeah, that's if I hover over you, that's outside of the shield range, unfortunately.
So what, I want to be a bit closer?
You would want to be a bit closer, but that would put you in engagement range.
Okay.
So it's your choice between engagement inside the shield, outside
I mean,
the
I
shield.
don't think there's any issue. I don't think this is like D&D where you can't use ranged stuff properly.
You just have a disadvantage to making a ranged attack while you are engaged.
Oh. Well, never mind yet. Then that is a bit of a problem then. Potentially, I don't know.
It's not the worst. It's nice. It's
I'm just thinking about like my weapons because like
Okay, yeah. So what is the consequence for him trying to shoot these guys from out of range? Like from outside of the shield? If he used, say, his pistols.
it's an 8 or higher.
Oh.
The shield does not stop the pistols. It stops.
but it would stop
explosive
it would stop the
weapons
missiles.
and heavy.
And
weapons.
yeah, so basically
Stop the
if
missiles.
I'm outside the shield I can only use my pistols.
That guy would have soft cover because of all the other medicine,
Yeah.
which is again a disadvantage.
Okay, so let's
But like
start with the pistols.
if I was
Unfortunately-
inside the shield, would I be able to use the missiles?
Yeah, but you'd probably
Yes,
catch
it would
yourself
be
in
a
your own blast.
disadvantage because you would have
The Sharingan
be
missiles do
engaged.
not have do not have like a thing.
Well, they don't have blast.
No, they don't have
They
blast.
don't have blast.
It's range 15.
What type of-
It's range 15, 3 explosive damage, arcing. So I'm thinking that I can hit.
That's fine.
I'm thinking that I can hit
Yeah,
Yeah, you can hit
that
them.
guy
you could just
with.
arc over
Yeah,
them to the right.
that's what I was thinking.
That's certainly fine, and no soft cover because that.
So I'll be
Blast him.
within the shield
yeah.
and do that then. So that's about.
Blast him, but
Certainly.
without blast.
Yep. Okie doke. Now let's just
Hit him
hope
with the
that
Sharingan.
this works.
Is it a quick attack to attack with these? And are you able to do it twice?
What mount?
It's my
That hits.
it's my main mount.
So you
that-
quick attack. Do it twice then.
Yeah, sure, fine. I'll do it twice then.
First one hits, so that's 3 damage. This guy's on 2 life remaining.
On. Yeah,
That hits. You've destroyed the Orion.
nice.
Yeah, baby.
And then can I think since I only moved a little bit, can I move back a bit to get out of engage?
Yeah, you
Well,
would
no,
be
you're not-
taking an
are
attack
you
of
in
opportunity.
engaged
So wait,
range?
what was the
What did
other
we decide
target
on?
that was the Sharingan missiles?
Oh no, I just hit the same guy twice.
Nothing.
That's not how that works.
What? No.
Is it a quick attack?
It's a main launcher. This weapon can attack 2 targets at a time, so 2 separate targets.
Yeah, but you just.
That's
rolled-
fine. He just did
rolled
another
2
attack.
attacks. He
Oh, he
just
did another attack. Sorry,
Yeah, that's what I mean.
but he didn't target anyone else.
You can also hit another
You
You
target.
could also,
Okay.
you
Hits
could
two.
also have chosen both for.
I'll go for
Why
that
not
guy.
that CQB
That's
guy,
the,
right?
I don't want Mason to miss out on additional
That guy.
target damage. That's what I'm trying to.
Certainly.
okay.
Sorry,
roll
I
both of
misunderstood.
those for me. So these guys would still have the buff active.
Yeah.
So a 5
Okay,
would
that's
unfortunately miss. Or it would be a 7, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
A 9 would hit, which would be an 11. So this guy takes 3 damage, putting him on 7 out of
Okay,
10.
thanks for that, June.
It's fine. I was like,
Because it didn't say that on my like sheet, so I didn't know that was.
Yeah.
For some reason, I hate this. The character sheets that they generate over on ComCon, they just leave out important information about the weapons. Like, I know off by heart that my chain axe does shredded on a crit. It says nothing of the sort on my main mount on my sheet. All it says on the sheet: main mount, IPSN, main melee, chain axe, threat 1, 1d6 kinetic damage, reliable 2. The end.
Yeah.
Okay, so do I need to worry about getting away from these guys, or am I fine where I am?
If you move back, you'll take an attack of opportunity. Other than that, it's fine.
I think I'll just stay where I am.
Fine.
So that's my turn.
That's not my usual alarm.
I've heard it before.
No, but usually it's a lamp song.
Okay, well that's Blob's turn then. So
It's Delilah's go.
what can Delilah do?
What is our okay? Our second favorite hacker woman, because there is Roxy Lalonde.
Yeah.
What is our second favorite hacker woman doing?
Well, there's not anything to hack at the moment.
In terms of weapons, Delilah has
She does have that samurai
2 missile
rifle.
racks,
That rifle.
a thermal rifle with range 5. It's not very good. And a heavy charged blade for melee.
Okay, so she's gonna want to get closer if she wants to do a damage.
Okay.
Yeah, she mainly does tech attacks, which you can just do.
Yeah, you can just tech attack somebody.
You could give somebody a knock on, or you could do an invade. Gets 2 heat and the invasion effect. Or you could do an invade.
Or you could just look for her to find something else she could hack for our advantage if we can find something.
Yeah, there's also
it's very
scan.
It is very funny to me, by the way, that there's just 2 fucking weapon embankments directly outside the fucking mall.
Yeah. The future is a strange time.
Yep.
Okay, well I'll move her closer
Into the
anyway, because
mall.
obviously
Oh, yeah,
she
here's a gun
always
that's
has movement.
taller than you are. There's a whole ass, just like a gun on a mount
That's
outside
movement.
the mall.
I'll do invade on
It's a range of 10.
oh, it's got a range. Okay.
By the way,
So they're not in range.
you've got to get a little bit
Okay,
closer.
I will do. Okay, then I will use
sorry,
one
I
quick
had to let in
action
my cat and feed him.
to go.
Hey, fair enough.
So,
Yeah, it's perfectly normal.
and then I will do an invade on. Where am I? Well, the guy on the yeah, that one.
That
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, the one on the
Please
far
make
side.
me your
that
tech
when we-
attack roll. You add 2 to this.
Basically, the guy that'll be the hardest for us to reach when
Yeah.
we're done with these fucking jobbers over here.
You inflict 2 heat. That person overheats and
Oh
explodes.
shit! Okay.
Nice. 2 heat, just 2 heat does the trick. That's
These are
Hell yeah.
jobber minions.
Psychic attack.
all right. Psych
Psychomantis.
blows up mind with mind. My fucking mind.
Yeah,
Shouldn't
these guys are jobber ass minions.
Yeah. Well, I called these guys jobbers. I did not know how right I was.
They're jobbers who aren't very good at their jobs.
Yeah, that's what jobbers tend to be.
It's now.
It's now the jobber's turn.
The jobbers go. Take off the devil. They shall job here.
Chaos.
Beat off the devil. Chaos indeed, yes. Okay, I see these guys are backed off and spread out. Alright. Cowards.
Oh, this turret didn't attack. You guys were talking about making a turret trap, so I'm just putting this one on Overwatch. That's my idea.
That makes sense.
Just because you guys said you wanted something like that, nobody mentioned it, so I just thought I'd automatically put it on Overwatch. And now...
It's going to come off Overwatch as it bang, 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 bang.
Yes, the sinner that it is going to play one match of Overwatch, and that will immediately kill this one.
This kills the man.
Hopefully. Unfortunately, it does not hit.
Yeah.
Oh. Average round of Overwatch, from what I fucking remember. Nobody can hit shit.
Unless you use the scatter arrow.
This shit does not bang.
Nobody can hit shit, but they sure can beat shit. And by shit, well, I mean, haha, they're peanuts.
Peanuts.
Everybody here is within range of the Protector's buff. I'll roll the two... I kind of want to make that turret fire at the monkey, but like I have no justifiable explanation for why it would. It's just in the way.
Yeah.
Just feels like something that should happen, you know? Anyway, these guys are going to make...
The other part of your brain's going, but why would it happen?
But why would it happen?
But why?
These guys are going to miss and hit. So hit.
If I have the monkey get completely obliterated by a turret embankment that the players themselves set up, I've got to actually come up with a good reason why it's their fault.
Sorry to ask. Did Delina put lock on any of these?
No, she just blew one up with an invade.
Gotcha.
She just blows up mine with my fucking mind.
Should have had a machine.
Now we're doing CQB. CQB on that one. I'm just speeding through the ones that don't actually involve players. Hits. Roll
What does
damage.
CQB stand for?
Close quarter battle.
Yeah, close quarters battle.
Bat.
It's basically shotguns and very, very close range, but not quite
And
range.
SMGs and pistols.
Yeah.
Anything that you could use in a room. This weapon turret is now destroyed.
Well, anything you could use in a room if it was a normally sized version of that thing.
And this is a shot at Delina.
You probably couldn't
This
use
is-
like
Of course it
you
does.
probably couldn't use
So-
like one of these pistols in a room
No.
unless you were attempting to destroy one of the wards.
No. Right, so those three these four destroyed that turret. This guy took a shot at Delilah and missed. These guys are going to one melee on each of you two, so we'll start with a melee on Lubs. Misses. The melee on Jameson. That's crit, sorry.
But
So,
penis.
this is 1d4. So it's either 2 damage,
Well,
2 damage. Congratulations on taking 2 damage for the proud recipient. And then one misses on Blubs, CQB. Another misses on Blubs, CQB.
Can't hit
It's
me.
not a melee, so you don't get a free attack. And this one's going to be on Jameson.
I'm gonna kill myself.
That's a crit. Actually get killed in real life.
I'm
that's
going
3
to
damage?
die here. This is the end
Or
of my
4
life.
damage. That's 4 damage to
This is where you die.
Johnson.
Okay, right. I am
Jane Jonah
now-
Jameson.
Yep, J. Jonah Jameson.
I got hit by
has been
Spider-Man!
defeated. I'm Spider. I got hit by fucking Spider-Man.
Are you serious? Are you sure?
Sure.
Are you sure?
Are you sure?
Are you sure?
Are you sure?
Where's Spider-Man?
Where is Spider-Man?
If Immortal was J. Jonah
yes.
Jameson.
This guy. Let's roll his. You want low? You failed.
When you think about it, Omni-Man is
And
just
he
a
fails.
lighter version of
down, sir.
like the orchestra director from Whiplash.
Yeah, he's just a nicer guy.
He's just a nicer
Speaking-
guy.
So,
yeah.
Yeah.
Somehow
3 more
less of a
buildings
piece
are
of
destroyed
shit.
by their hunchback heavy howitzer.
Did you all hear that they cast Ryan Gosling as Black Panther?
That's a joke.
What?
Is it actually, or is it?
That is an actual joke. That's not real. Mason,
That's
you
not-
fell for propaganda.
God damn it! Someone at work told me about it.
That's a right good look at it.
Good one, Arthur.
How old was this? Hang on. How old was this person at work?
Like 28.
Oh, there's no excuse.
I was assuming they were like 50 something. I was assuming my mum would look at them and go, "God."
It's a fan theory. Okay. Why is Hello Dolly in my recently viewed films?
Right.
Right.
The joke
The
with
one
universe-
remaining Orion Protector is going to make their final save. They fail. You notice the Orion Protector's shield shorts out.
Finally.
And you get a little blip from Mariah saying, I don't know, some bullshit like, deal with this quickly. Right. The turn order begins. I'm just going to have Yenlo Wang use a repair kit. It's not for that. That was his go.
If Marek complains about how many buildings got destroyed, we were sent no backup. We had to scrap this shit out ourselves.
We were sent no backup. We were in the middle of an extraction which you didn't finalize. Anyway, I'm gonna do
So
it
you get
again.
5.
Of course, you didn't say any of
Wang
that.
has
Just started. My mind.
Wang has
You can read mine if you
5
like.
repair caps, so he has 4 repair remaining. Alex, you could write that down on somewhere you're. This is your little guy. That's okay.
This little guy.
Can I send that to you? Is that okay?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. Thanks. Cool.
I've written down
Perfect. It's fine.
W:4RP. And I'm
He's got
hoping
4
I'll remember
roleplay points.
And he's got a dub.
Well, I hope I'll remember this.
That's fine.
Anyway.
Yeah, Jameson, back to your go.
Yep, I don't think it's necessarily worth trying to use my Chain X right now, considering we know these guys are already pretty weak on their own, so I'm just going to swing with my heavy melee and hope I can end this, this moment quickly.
Are you doing a what's it called? You're doing a barrage, are you?
I'm gonna skirmish and then see from there.
Okay. I will say just how we've said you can't use the same heavy on a barrage. I will say if you use a heavy on a skirmish, you can't use it on another skirmish in the team.
Makes
Same
perfect
kind of
sense.
idea.
Makes perfect
Like it's
sense.
too big.
Yeah. You know what, actually, actually, I'm gonna use my main on this one, since I know it's already damaged, and then my heavy, and then my heavy in the next attack.
That's fine, yeah. That's very cool. No worries.
Alright. Chain X first.
That's it.
That is a miss.
No, it isn't.
I think. A 7. Oh, they have 7?
The
They have-
evasion of 7 when they have no protection.
Oh shit,
There you
never
go.
mind then. Alright, sick. I still done 3 damage.
That is exactly enough to kill this melee person on 3 health.
Ah.
Beautiful.
As you kind of, I think more you pull the chain axe that was stuck in it out, and it kind of pulls it apart.
Nice. Okay, Mason, I'm gonna hop to. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna hop to here, deal with this guy, and then once this guy's dealt with, which I hope will be after I swing my heavy melee, once this guy is dealt with, you just hop into his position on your turn and bang, and blast these motherfuckers into dust.
I was thinking maybe I could use my thermal once.
Go for it.
'Cause it's line 10. All I have to do is get in a position where they're in a line.
Then I'll get to here. You are then unengaged. You slip over to here or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Kill them all. All right.
can get to here. But you kind of just...
You can get to
Yeah,
it.
justify it. I justify it.
Thank you.
I'm a nice man.
Alright. I'm gonna roll.
If you can kill this guy in one hit, that's pretty fair.
Alright. Let me roll this.
So that
Fuck
does miss.
God damn it.
And that's in
Penis.
melee, which does mean this guy gets a free attack against you, which he'll take. And he's gonna crit right now, I just know
There's
it.
a,
Am I?
Penis.
there's a blood moon out.
Penis and also testicles.
Is that?
I mean, that's what it looks like from where I am. It's oranges
Oh,
all
where,
get
he,
out.
where Mason is.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
I can't fucking see the moon from where I am.
Take them.
I don't think he's even on the right side of the house, and even if it was, there's clouds.
Yeah, the stuff's
White. Full moon.
Jesse Pinkman, known werewolf.
Mr. White, I think I'm in love with you.
Jesse,
No.
we don't have
Alright,
time,
cool.
Jesse.
Oh!
Jesse, we don't have time. What the
Alright, Wang has healed, so now
Right,
it's...
so that's the end of
the-
my
it's-
me
it's,
personally turn. It's time for June or Mason to do stuff.
Right,
Depending
my
on
turn.
who wants to go first with their shit.
Kind of hard to tell in.
June has decided it's her.
Kind of hard to tell in the picture, but you can see the slight tint. It's very obvious from my eyes.
So I'm
Stretch.
moving up to here, and I'm gonna do something very interesting. Oh,
You will be engaged if you move that close.
like here.
That's fine.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. And
Yeah, it's just,
Right.
if there's less than an inch between you, you're engaged.
And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my first quick action to invigorate, and from a line from me connects between connects to Delilah and then connects to the turret up here.
That's a tech move, correct?
No.
Oh, what's
Invigorate.
invigorate?
Invigorate is from Drone Commander.
Oh.
Invigorate, sending pulse of energy to an allied character, including drones within range 3, drawing a line to them. You may extend the pulse from your target to another allied character, extending the line to them, as long as they are within range 3. And you can keep extending the line as long as it's within range 3
Each
and it
person's
doesn't hit the
within
same
3.
target. So allied targets who are used as pulse targets or are in the line's path gain overshield 4.
That's pretty good.
So I'm giving Delilah overshield, and then I'm going to use my other quick action to skirmish, and this guy's within range 10.
You get overshield 4 as well.
No, I don't.
Okay. Violet and turret get off.
Bullets don't protect this guy, right?
He's not safe from regular heavy weapons, heavy or super heavy, and blast weapons he's protected from, unless you go within the shield.
Right. So not
Well, hang
not my automatic
Okay, yeah.
rifle.
You'd only need to. You
Not
don't
my
need to
assault
move
rifle.
1 inch in.
Your
You'd only
automatic's
need to
fine.
move 1 inch inwards.
No, I don't.
And then you'd be.
No, to be in the shield, you would need to move 1 inch, but you don't need to.
But
be in the
I don't
shield.
need to because I'm using the assault rifle. I don't. I'm too words.
Yeah, no, I don't know worries. Yeah, that's very fine. Just take your shot.
Yep. Take my shot. We'll see.
Take the shot.
We'll see if I hit.
Take the shot.
13.
Yeah.
Yes.
That hits.
Oh wait, on this guy, you will have disadvantage because there's
Oh,
people in the way. So
okay.
I'll just quickly roll that disadvantage for me. It is. No. Sorry,
No,
this
no,
is. That's a disadvantage. Also, you adding your grit and your attack bonus. I think that's 40.
Oh, I have I do have an attack bonus, so it is 14.
Congratulations on being level 1. Roll that. If you get a 6,
Oh, no, from the sounds
you
of it,
fail.
she's just adding grit.
I was just adding.
Yeah,
it. I maybe.
So, if you get a 6 here, if you get, no, yeah. Wait, no, meat beats. If you get a 6 here, you fail. If not, you still fail. On a 14.
So
Notice anything from 1 to 5 and you're good.
2.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay.
Perfect. All right. Perfect.
So now
perfect.
it's roll damage for me.
So,
You want
1d6
a-
plus 2, and then we'll.
You want a 3 or higher.
Okay.
D6.
Ooh.
Unfortunate.
No.
You deal a barrage. Oh, sorry, and this guy, and it's
Yeah, reaction to
yes, we
activate
get
that one. And will that do enough damage to kill it?
It will.
Perfect. So that leaves
Hell
this
yeah.
one and this one.
A little sad that we don't have more reactions for the kill box, but hey, it does the job.
Hey,
baby.
it's fine as long as Delilah hits any of these. These two will come on and will stop
Again.
blasting.
It does the job, baby. I thought though, you haven't
Monkey
done
guy.
anything with the monkey yet.
Well, no, I'm about to get to the monkey.
Has the
Logie has a
has
rocket launcher.
Oh yeah, no, the monkey did use the rocket.
The monkey did
launcher,
use the
though.
rocket
It would need to
launcher.
reload it.
However,
It would need
It's
to
not,
reload
it's
it.
not got loading, right?
Ooh.
it does have loading.
Yeah, I was
Alright.
about to say,
Yeah,
Mason's had loading last time.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, the
No, it's
RPG
not written in
has
the shape,
loading
it's not
and
that.
ordnance.
Loading is the main reason why I got rid of it.
So basically, here's what we're gonna do.
Here's the plan, Batman.
Here's the plan, Batman.
You can stabilize and then initiative fire it, right?
What was that?
He can stabilize
You
and
can
then initiative
stabilize and initiative fire it.
I
This guy's got a movement of 4.
how much? What does it? Well, stabilize would take a full action.
Yeah, and
Well,
then
yeah, and then
initiative
use the
reaction
initiative
fire
to
it.
fire.
Oh, he hasn't used his initiative. Duh, I'm stupid.
Yeah.
Hanako has used initiative, and I don't think anybody else has.
Delilah.
Del-
Delilah.
Did Delilah?
So it could just
When
be
did Delilah?
No, wait, not
Was it
Delilah.
Wang?
Yellow
I was
Wang.
gonna say, I don't remember
So,
using
we'll
initiative on
we'll move
Delilah.
monkey forward, and then yes, so that'll
Yes,
be
in range.
perfect.
How many people are in 2 inches? Everybody? Yeah,
Literally all
yeah.
of them.
Yeah, they're all in.
So
It's one of those things where it's kind of a bit. I'd say you'd probably need to fire it here, and you'd comfortably hit all these 4. Or you need to fire it like. It's one of those things where it's like they're kind of all just on the edge of it,
yeah,
and it's one of those things where it's like they all get clipped on like the first like
right.
they're all getting like 15% of their base in, which doesn't feel like a considerable amount, if you know what I mean.
Well, I mean, it's
I feel like
blast
somebody
2.
to be hit
It's
by a
blast
blast
2
needs to have,
and
like-
blast 1. As I looked up in the rules.
It's a 1-inch radius.
Hold on, I'm getting the image. Where's my second tool? This is
Radius of X spaces drawn from a point within range. Lines.
so that's what blast 1 looks like, which would kind of be, but we're talking about blast 2, so it'd be even further.
Yeah,
That's just one more space.
well,
The main
a
thing
blast
is
1,
we're
an
not
area
gonna
with a radius of 1 square is 1 square, right?
Okay.
And isn't it? An area with a radius of
The difficulty
1 square
is
one
because
square.
we're
It
playing a
hits
game that's typically
all
supposed to be
there.
played in hex with hex space, not on hex space.
It's unfortunate, yeah. There is
So
no
these
grid
things
for this,
become
but
incredibly finicky when you're not on hex spaces.
It's up to you. You're the DM.
they have a template size. So let me look up their template size. Blast. Because I
I guess this must be the lost hex, because we lost the hex.
I think.
Yeah. So
We might
yeah.
I think I need to.
No, you're right. Blast 1. So we'll say blast 1 is 1.5 inches, and blast 2 is 2.5 inches. That's within 2.5. 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 That certainly hits. Add half an inch for your blast, or when we're not working on a hex.
Big old beans. Very nice.
That's fine. That's okay.
back.
Yeah.
So, what am I doing?
Alright,
I've
basically,
looked up the template sizes.
Yeah.
And I think what's most representative is adding half an inch on extra. So a blast 1 is a 1.5 inch area. A blast 2 is a 2.5.
Okay.
So as long as you can hit the center of the model or near enough with a 2.5 inch line,
Which I can.
you can
all
choose
of
that point.
these.
You can hit each of these.
Yeah, if you
I
just,
think
if you
that's
aim
fair.
for like roughly the center of the
Nice.
group, you should comfortably get all 5.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm rolling 5 times.
Yes, please.
Okay. So number 1 is
Hits,
okay. 2,
hits,
3,
hits,
number 4,
hits.
and number 5.
Strike.
Critical.
Fucking
gets 5 big
nice. Can we get 5 big booms, guys?
Can we get 5 big boobs in the chat?
Boom!
Boom! Boom! Boom! Boom! Do you want me to re-roll the one that crit? Or do I roll it individual for each?
You roll. Just roll the double damage for the one that crit. Who do you want? Fuck it, you crit. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'll crit
5,
one of the
6, melee guy who's
CQBs.
closest.
I'll crit
Oh,
this
yeah,
CQB.
right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in order. Right. Do the critical first.
Okay, right.
And
So
we'll do the rest.
I'll
Going around.
I'll do the rolls from now. So crit first. Oh,
So that does
Okay, so
maximum
you don't even
damage.
need to re-roll it, but might as well just as you just
Duh.
like, oh,
let's
okay,
do
the extremes. Okay, so that's
That
another
does
6.
7 damage, putting this person on 3 out of
So
10.
that's
That
7.
does 7 damage, putting this person on 3 out of 10.
That does 4
you have-
damage. This next one.
Putting that person on 6 out of 10.
That's another 7.
to 7 damage. Oh,
That puts him on 3 out of 10.
And last one.
that's 7 damage to that person on 3 out of 10.
Okay, who do you want to kill with your turrets? You have 2 turret
So,
shots. And you can pick any 2 of them that aren't this one on 6 HP, or you can just kill the one on 6 HP by
I
having
think
both.
we'll target this one and this one. Wipe. I want to get rid of the CQBs because they're harder to deal with, in my opinion.
Yeah, the melee guys have to actually get in melee.
Yeah.
Exactly.
They are destroyed, and your turrets pick them off.
I
That's
love
the
when my
monkey
plots
flies with
come
RPG.
into fruition.
And now Delilah has a very easy job of just dealing with 3, with a total of 10 hit points of Jobber.
Guys, I might be smart.
I may be smart.
I may be smart.
Like a missile rocket. That works. Right.
Alright, Mason.
So I'm engaged with this individual here, am I not?
You are, yes.
Right.
Regrettably, yes.
Yeah, I want. I don't want to be its fiance. I guess I'll shoot it with pistols then.
Certainly allowed.
Normal reaction. Normal reaction to that situation. I do not want to be engaged with this person, so I'll kill them.
I like how
With
we've got like
guns.
2 completely different battles occurring, where like
Yeah.
Blub and
Yeah, we've got Hanako's
So-
hyper genius turret moves, and then over here we've got Blub and Jameson just be like, just go down already!
Pistol is 1.
So real melee.
1d3 kinetic
1d3,
damage.
so that's d6 and then half the result rounded
Yep.
up.
Hey.
That is 3 damage total on your first shot. You may then make another shot. This person is on 7 out of 10.
Yep. So is that another d20?
Yeah.
Okay.
Your second shot, your auxiliary, a 17 hits, but unfortunately it doesn't crit. Roll that damage.
Short of a crit. Oh well.
That's 2 damage. They're on half health.
Alright.
Okay.
You've got your other.
So.
You've got your other quick.
Yeah.
You can just shoot him again.
I'll just shoot him again, I guess.
remember how we said we were only going to go for
So
2
anyway-
hours, guys?
So anyway, I started blasting.
This wasn't meant to be super long. That just hits this melee person.
It wasn't meant to go super long, but unfortunately, these jobbers had hands.
Certainly.
Well, some of these jobbers had hands.
You deal 2 damage.
Some of them.
Actually, no, now that I think
And
about it, it's less these
one
jobbers
more.
had hands and more these jobbers spawned outside of my murdering range.
That hits. Please roll it.
Please die. Please die. Please die.
Please die, please die.
Does
please
kill
die.
them.
Finally.
Just murder the
You shoot that
motherfuckers.
person to death.
And now we have 3 more CQB guys to deal with next round. Hooray!
It's Delilah's
Well, I can
turn.
still move, can't I? I'm gonna move into the
Yeah.
position that I wanted to do thermal lance things.
It's 4 inches.
So here.
You have your initiative attack, do you not?
I do.
You could, but you can
I'd say
Use it.
use it. Go
I'd
for
say
it.
use it.
Is
Last
is
I
this
don't
is
know.
that viable?
You can hit 2 of them at the very
Okay,
least.
I'll hit.
What are you using?
Or you can hit
Sharingan?
all 3 and you'll have disadvantage.
What weapon are you using?
The thermal lance.
Using the thermal ones. Okay.
The line.
Oh yeah, it's a line. So you
Yeah,
could like
that's yeah.
position yourself and then just run through.
Yeah, he
Well, that's
has,
what I was
so
trying
it's
to do,
what
but
he's
I
doing.
couldn't with my movement.
I will say you can hit all 3 of them at disadvantage,
clean
or
shot.
2 of them with a clean shot.
I'd say go for the 2 with the clean.
Yeah.
Yeah, because then I can clean up.
Yeah,
this
yeah, yeah.
turn. Or at least I can
Roll me those to
participate.
hits.
Or hell, it gives me a free shot to, you know,
That hits.
Nice.
gun it. for
Why
the,
am I the
hours
one
of
who's
my
making the
lead.
tactical calls? I feel like
Well, it's more likely you than
Now,
me.
see, here's the thing, June. Jameson. is a
1d6
good
plus
tactician.
3 energy
I
damage.
am a blithering idiot.
I understand. Meanwhile,
1d6 plus 3.
me over
Damn.
here,
9
the
damage.
strategy
Well,
RPG
you
player.
on
Are a,
1
you
out
are a
of 10
solid
line.
tactician, and Hanako
And
is a solid
then
tactician.
do I roll
You roll the second attack, please?
second attack? Okay.
On the second.
But an awful leader.
That is not quite a critical and not quite a normal hit, unfortunately.
Dang it.
So you hit one of them to 1 HP, the other one unfortunately missed.
Okay.
The other one. Yeah,
We
the
will
other
then
one's-
move to Delilah.
Right.
Alright, let's clean up over here.
What
Or at least do some level of cleaning
can
up.
Delilah?
Delilah has a missile rack, a thermal rifle, and a heavy charged blade. Or hacking.
June, use your tactics brain.
So we've got a heavy charged blade, a thermal rifle,
And a missile rack.
and a missile rack.
A pair of missile racks.
A pair of missile racks. Oh, okay. This is simple.
On the same mount.
This is simple.
It's certainly rather easy.
This is simple, folks.
Hit him with a kaboom.
We bring the boom.
Okie doke.
We bring the boom.
The boom shall be
Bring the
rolled.
boom.
Boom
We
here,
put the
boom
boom like here. It's 1.5, right?
Yes,
I've drawn the 2 most optimal spots to hit the most targets, basically.
Oh,
I've
perfect.
done 2 little lines. 1, 2 doesn't quite hit the third. 1, 2 doesn't quite hit the third. You still
But you can
managed to
launch them
hit 2
both.
on
But
each.
you can launch them both in one skirmish.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
can well, you can launch them both in one barrage, and then we'll use the.
They're a connected. So
They're on the same. I assume.
Yeah,
they
they're
were
on the same mount,
yeah.
but in order to use the second orcs, you have to do a barrage.
What? No, what?
Isn't that? That's what it says.
No.
No. Yeah,
No.
to skirmish, you attack with a weapon mount. You attack with all the weapons on a mount whenever you make any attack with any kind. According to this handy dandy
Yeah,
little
'cause-
sheet Alexis
Because
provided.
otherwise, there'd kind of be no reason to ever use any auxiliary weapons, because you could just fill up a flex mount with just another main, and it would be exactly the same as using an auxiliary, but like better. So yeah, auxiliary, it's like you can fire both those missile racks off. It's just a matter of like...
somewhere on the... Anyway.
Literally on the quick reference sheet, it says the exact thing that Arthur said instead, so we go with it.
Fair enough.
Roll the attack.
Okay.
You get your first of 2 missile barrages. So roll 2d20 for me. That is a hit. Roll the second if you would. That is unfortunately... Oh no, that is a hit. I thought that was a 1. So, roll your 1d3 plus 1 for each of them. That is 3 damage. You destroy the CQB.
Nice.
Oh, wait, no, that guy was on 6, unfortunately.
Okay, so that puts him on 1 hit point. But...
yeah, sorry. You are right.
Yeah.
3 out.
I was looking at the wrong. I misremembered.
That's fine. So, then roll for melee if you would, please, mate.
It's just that you can also use the orcs as on the barrage.
The hit.
The damage.
Oh, I think I heard. Is that not what that was?
Oh, you did. That's 2. That does unfortunately leave that person on 1 HP.
Yeah.
But you've now got your second barrage, and you're hitting both the melees.
Yep.
If you would roll me both
Second.
those rolls here. Or
Let's
second.
be check. The second missile.
Yes. Second missile,
That's-
right?
yeah.
Unfortunately, you miss this melee target. Move to the other one.
Dang it.
You unfortunately missed that one as well. They managed to dodge deftly out of the way of your missiles.
But
You
now
have
there's 2 guys
one
on
more
1
go.
hit point.
Right.
This CQB is on 3.
Oh, yeah. So we got 3, 1, and... We got 3, 1, and 3, yeah?
3, 1, 3, yeah.
Yes. Exactly.
Okay.
You don't really have... You can make your thermal rifle. Is that a lie?
Thermal rifle is just 5.
Yeah, it's just 5 range.
I might as well.
Might as well
Nice.
finish off the 1 hit point, or try to, or go for the 3 that's here. Right?
Yeah.
I'll put it like this. Even if... Go for the 3, because even if you roll minimum, you still deal 3 damage.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, even if you miss, it's reliable, so it'll kill.
No.
it'll
It's not
kill
reliable.
damage.
It's
Thermal,
1d3 plus 2
is-
for the thermal.
Just roll that attack if you...
So,
That crits.
Yeah.
Oh, no man then. We're good.
Dead.
It's a shame. It's not the most important time to crit, but you've certainly killed them. As Delilah fires off these missiles and whips up the thermal rifle to deftly finish off this melee person about to engage them and injure the other 2.
Yeah, I like to think that that melee one who dodged the missile rack, like as they're dodging, they kind of dodge into the shot from the thermal rifle, like it was Delilah's plan all along.
Ha! I beat you.
This one's going to die at you, who doesn't have the overshield, and this one's going to fire at you, who doesn't have the overshield. So, the melee attack, it's a miss. The ranged attack, that's a hit. The damage, it's 5.
5. So, down to 8.
What? Yeah, minus 15.
Right.
Wait, does mine have 14? Right, so that's their 2 attacks there. I've got 3 over here and these 2. Just double checking. Why does I only have 10 HP? Oh, interesting. It does have 10 HP, that stuff.
You healed him, but I didn't.
No, that's his maximum. Apparently, it's 10 HP in his mech. I don't know why his is lower than his. That's what it says. Unfortunately. There's something in there, probably.
Maybe
some
you just didn't.
feat.
Maybe just put specs and different things. I don't know, something.
Yeah, something along those lines. I'll roll these 3 attacks. They're going to go for 1 on Jameson. Well, we'll start with the 1 on Jameson. An 11 does hit. This is 1d6 plus 1 damage. 2 damage. Then the 2 others are going to go for the blobs. How are you looking, Jameson? That's a
On
hit.
7 hit points, full
That's a
structure.
hit. Ooh, that's a critical. No, wait, these two. That is 5 damage to Blubs, and then 4 more, so that's 9 total damage to
Okay.
Blubs. Then we'll roll this heavy howitzer. You want low rolls, that's middling, that's 1 destroyed, middling, 2 destroyed. There you go, as this thing moves through, destroying more buildings.
Right. Well,
Right,
at the very
it is
least,
now
at this
back to the top of turn order.
very least, at this pace, we should be able to stop it from destroying the entire block. At this pace. Well,
We'll move to the top of turn order. It's Jameson.
okay, I'll just say at the start of my turn, I'm just gonna say that I'm gonna want Wang to head in and start dealing with the howitzer first. I'm not engaged with any of these guys, yeah?
Is anybody here? No.
Okay, let me just check something. Just checking. Nah, let's make sure we ain't followed. I'm gonna come up here. And guess what, guys? I'm gonna do it again.
I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna do it again.
Chain X hit.
Please roll. Yeah, that hits. Please roll me damage. That is 6 damage. This guy's on 1 HP.
Alright, sick.
Both of those guys are on 1 HP actually.
Wait, both?
And
Oh yeah, like both of these guys here,
these
huh?
2 are on 1 HP.
Yeah, well, yeah. Yeah, we do it again.
Of course, yep. Roll again for me.
Yeah, we do it again. That's a crit.
That's a crit. Roll damage for me. Are you rolling the axe or...
It's axe.
Yeah. So this person is shredded, however they're also dead.
Dead
Yeah,
and
they're
shredded.
also definitely dead.
You've annihilated this individual,
Let's
grinding
just see how much
straight
damage-
through them and through their cockpit and down into the ground.
Yeah.
Right. We'll move. Wang has just
And
dashed
then
as far as he
Wang,
could.
yeah, he's gonna go in. June or Mason, who wants to go next? Up.
Do you want to take Delilah first? Yeah, to close melee.
Yeah, let's see if Delilah can clear the board here.
Okay. I guess I can do missile rack.
No.
Go on, say
No,
reload.
they haven't been reloaded.
Oh yes, living. Okay.
What are the okay? I feel like an obstacle here is that Mason doesn't actually have the character sheet to cross-reference. But what weapons does she have again?
It's the thermal
has-
rifle, the missile rack, and the
And a heavy charge blade.
heavy charge blade.
So
But there's also the invade thing, which made somebody blow up, so I could always do that.
Yes, you can invade as a quick action, so you can invade both.
yeah,
It's a tech attack. You add 2. You need a. Says tech evasion is 11. So you need an 11 or higher. So you need a 9.
Okay, I'll do that.
You need 9
whichever
on
one
the, 9 on the die or
succeeds.
higher.
Oh, actually, their E-defense is way worse than that.
Oh, well,
So
that
their
was a natural
E-defense
one.
That's still
is
a nat
like
1. Though.
8.
That's still a nat 1.
Unfortunately, that does fail. No negative penalties for doing that across tech at the moment. If you were doing it against an actual hacker, I might have a penalty.
Okay.
You're not in melee,
well,
you're not.
that was just one quick action. You
It
can
was
do
one
it
quick
again.
action.
I'll do it
We'll
again.
say it was against the CQB because I'd like them really to go up if possible.
Let's aim for the melee. On
The-
the second one here.
That well, they
Melee guy.
the duality of
explodes.
Delilah.
that person fucking explodes. You can also use your quick action, your free quick this scene if you'd like to try again on the CQB.
Sure, yeah.
No,
Okay,
Delilah
what
already
else
used
you need?
those.
Nope.
No,
It was Wang.
Oh, it was Wang.
Delilah.
No,
I'm
that was
stupid.
Wang again. That was Wang again. I think we literally
That
had
hits.
this. I think we've had this confusion.
That does
earlier,
crit
yeah.
as well. This
Nice.
person
There
explodes.
we go. Boom, boom.
Oh, we bring the boom. We bring the boom.
Yeah, you hack them and overheat their systems, and they just melt
Now
down.
June is-
And Delilah can
June
still
is
move,
free
yeah?
to,
So I
Yeah.
might as well
Delilah-
encroach.
Well, yeah, Delilah and June are both free to head on into
Well,
the fucking
Hanukkah,
Thunderdome.
yeah.
Well, head on toward the Thunderdome.
Yeah.
Yes.
Delilah can head in
Mason,
the
you
general
do still
direction of
have
the
your
Thunderdome.
go on blocks
Yes, I do.
as well.
But I'll let
Here's the
June do
thing,
Hanako
yes.
first.
When I begin my turn, I
Okay.
can activate a protocol called Shepherd Drone and move a drone up to 4 spaces. So,
That would be.
and since they're all
inches.
within sensors, I'm gonna move them all this way.
So they only go 4 inches, right?
Yeah.
They move 4
So
spaces.
this one would get up to here. This one would get
Draw all of this.
here. We are slowly but surely moving. And then
Shuffle it
this
along.
last one, yeah, would get to about there. Alright,
Alright.
I'm gonna.
Anyway, Mason. Have you done your turn as Blood?
No. I'll let June do Hanako and the monkey first.
Yeah,
Oh, fair enough.
so. Get up to here. And then that's all instances. Yeah. What I'm gonna do is, for one of my quick actions, I'm gonna send out a restock drone. I'm gonna send that over to Delilah, and I'm gonna have
Delilah has had her stuff reloaded.
that. Yeah. Does Delilah have any heat on her?
No.
Or a condition? That's the question.
Overshield 4.
Well, we don't want to get rid of that one, so yeah.
We just
And then
don't
immediately it poof, pops out of existence. And then for my other
Oh,
quick,
it's gone. Oh, fair enough.
yeah, it immediately disintegrates after it pops its effect.
It's fine.
The restock drone specifically.
The restock drone.
Just to be clear on the language, the overshield is fine.
Yeah.
So. Other thing I'm gonna do. What else can I do? Because I don't want to boost, because I don't want to leave my senses.
It's fine. You could attempt a lock-on if you're within census range of this individual.
Actually, I know what I'm gonna do.
Fucking nowhere near.
I'm
unfortunately.
nowhere near, but I will pop another restock drone and reload my anti-material rifle.
It's very fair.
So I've used both of my things, so I'll need to restore those with a kit next time.
Yeah, that's fine with your restock. Right. We'll move back to Blubs, unless or the monkey as
Do the
well.
The
That's
monkey
monkey's turn.
is just gonna
I run after.
yeah,
Well,
it's just gonna start
right.
beelining it.
And now it's Blubs' go. Oh, actually, shit. I should have technically moved these guys a little bit. But I'm gonna move like that.
Whatever.
Okay.
You could thermal lance them.
I could. I do have 2 heat from the first thermal lance.
Yeah,
So
you can take up to 6.
I know I can take up to 6. I'm just
You're perfectly
being
fine.
mindful of
You've
it.
got
Yes, I will move.
I just
Stretch
say
over
let's
to
get
the-
it, let's
I'm
get it.
gonna be probably potentially overcharging and initiative, using initiative to just boost all the
There we
way
go.
over to Thunderdome as
That
best
is a
I can. I don't
lie.
know.
Let us thermal
It's a maybe.
lance,
Go for it.
please.
just hits.
Nice.
And the other one?
Hey!
Roll me that damage, please. Roll the critical first. So, oh, you crit the guy on 1 HP, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Ah, well.
Yeah.
For flavour.
This
For
next
flair.
time. Yeah, you shoot straight through this first guy and pierce the other one straight through the cockpit. The mech is mostly undamaged, but the person inside absolutely annihilated.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's a thermal lance. It's basically a giant welding torch.
It's
Yeah.
amazing. Fire and death and brimstone.
Energy... energy includes fire.
This person is on 4 out of 10.
Okay.
Alright.
And then can I also pistol?
Yeah,
Yeah, because that was... Unless that's a soup. Is it a heavy?
No, it's a normal.
Oh.
It's a main, right?
No, thermal lance is heavy mount. GMS heavy cannon.
Oh, it's heavy. That's fine.
Well, either way, yeah, that's
That's
fine.
fine.
You can just...
You just can't
Like
use
the
it
pistol.
twice in a go then, which is probably better.
Yeah.
So you don't melt yourself to death.
All right.
Yeah,
Pistol
it's a
cannon.
giant one of
you
these,
probably
Arthur.
wouldn't, even if you had the... I think even if you had the option, you wouldn't want to thermal lance.
No, yeah, I know, yeah. Yeah, it's a big,
18 on
long,
the pistol.
long big laser. That hits. Roll the next one. It's a hit as well. Roll me those 2d3 plus 2. That is lethal damage on
Finally.
its
Jesus
own. Roll
Christ.
once more. If you prefer, roll
I'd do it anyway.
Let's just see how much overkill you do, just for fun of it.
3 extra damage as well. Yeah, you shoot this person down and then shoot the corpse once more for good measure.
Finally.
Yeah, yeah.
And then I can.
Cool.
Oh, I already moved. Yeah.
Unfortunately, yes. We'll roll one more set. You want low rolls if possible. Pretty low. That's pretty high though. So we'll destroy these two. Start moving over here.
Alright. So let's just check here. If
Do you
I
want me to
did
move all your drones?
I'm planning out my protocol as to how I'm going to move them.
the
So,
double boost, if I use initiative, that would be the triple. No, that would be the triple.
Why 9?
Because it was 7 and then 9. And
60.
then
Yes.
9
Yeah,
for
that's
16 if I moved and then triple boosted using initiative.
Certainly. Then you can get even further if you want to use your overheat as well.
And then if I wanted to overcharge, I get to there and only use up and only get to 1 heat. This is my first overcharge. You know what? Fuck it, we ball.
Okay, Wang, seeing how fast you're moving, going to do similar. Double boost. Yeah. Then he's going to. He's going to move and boost to there. Then, boost once more to here. Then he is within range. And he's going to overcharge and use his. What is No, he does not.
There.
So, he is going to use his 2 nexuses. So, let's roll those. That is just about a hit. And just about a hit. That's 2d3 damage. That's 4 damage. It's just. Oh wait, they do the +1 though, right? No, they're not reliable. They've just got long. That's it. Okay, that's fine. So this thing has taken 4. It's on. Sorry, it's 2 out of 6 health remaining. It's done. That's
Oh, shit.
Wang's go. He's on 1 extra heat. As he dashes in and releases this swarm of nanobots from his neck,
Really,
which shreds down against that thing.
We really don't need to do all that much.
Can you say Nanomachine Son in Wang's voice?
Nanomachine, son.
Yeah.
Yeah, baby. That's how it's going. That's how it works. That's how it goes. Anyway, well, that's me done.
I guess I'll move.
I figure we might. I figure we might as well just get Mason. At least Blob's movement out of the way, because I don't think he's going to be that important in this big.
Yeah. So that's
well, not big. In dealing with this thing over
that's
here.
my first one, and then just.
I think it's either going to be Delilah or one of June's characters that finishes the job. More than likely,
Thank you.
one of June's.
Deal.
I'm just taking out.
My turn?
What about Delilah?
Oh,
This is
We
the
have
second.
Delilah.
yeah, Delilah, sorry.
Don't want to leave her behind.
Yeah, I know. And then just.
She double boosted in too.
Yeah.
Delilah moves in.
So,
Alright.
honestly, I think I can leave the turrets behind.
Yeah, you can finish this.
Finishing the mission.
So,
Finishing.
finishing this fight.
So, there, and then I'll boost to here. So, get into here. That is
Take this
within
shot.
range of the anti-material rifle.
Take this shot.
Gentlemen,
Is your anti-material a super heavy or a regular?
it's a heavy.
Maybe need to take.
Alright, so you can
Yeah.
still get just a shot off on this.
Alright. Roll that to hit then if you would. That is a hit.
That is
Roll
a
the
hit.
damage.
It's 2d6. So,
You
So
do
minimum damage.
the minimum
damage
damage
is
is
two.
Let's just see how much overkill we get here.
It
Let's
does
just
actually matter how much overkill you get. So if you roll
okay, 5,
5, 3,
and another
10,
5, so
8
10
overkill.
total.
8, not just about. He's aura farming like he's blur.
I love that video.
So, you fire 8 damage straight into the middle of this thing, and you hit deep into its kind of ammo reserves, and it detonates with a humongous explosion. That does take out 3 more buildings, but that's it.
We saved
Congratulations.
a good chunk of the block.
Yeah, not much else has been destroyed.
That's fine. We're
On the poor mall.
well, yeah. Other than
Yeah. Shame about what happened to them all, but it was always meant to happen.
I hate to say it, but can we wrap up here?
Yes, we were. Yes,
I think
don't
this
worry.
was- I think that was
this
the
was
plan,
the
yeah.
Am I alright to leave
I think
early?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Yeah, we'll just.
Thank you for
talk
sticking
about
with. I'm
this
sorry
real quick.
about how long this was.
It's alright, it's alright. Yeah.
Scheduling really was fucked on this one.
Yeah.
Though, yeah.
Yeah.
But yes, I believe
Anyway.
it is time for the outro.
Yeah. I'm gonna stop my recording
can just
and
head
send
off,
it
Jim.
over.
That's fine. Thank you very much for
See ya.
being here, Jim. Wonderful.
You were very, very smart.
You were very, very smart, especially compared to my dipshit ass.
Later.
Well, congratulations on beating my jobber riddle.
The jobber riddle.
These were jobbers, and you jobbed them. Congratulations.
Absolutely, that's what happened.
Yeah. Well done. This was, you have that weird kind of distaste in your mouth as you kind of recognize the kind of military kind of set up. It's like it's something that's eerily familiar to you, and it kind of makes you uncomfortable to be on the opposite side of fighting it. But upon finishing, or once the combat really kind of got into its grips, you pretty much got on with what you had to get on with. So, with that said, we finished episode 7 or 8, the number, of Lancer Dicey Deeds. You've gotten through the first combat of Ratcatcher. Congratulations. And I think we'll have to leave it here, because it's been a lot longer than expected. It was a slow going combat, but getting back to grips with it, and hopefully we'll get nice and quick with it soon. Especially since we're now learning to do the rules slightly properly. But
Yeah.
With that said,
We're working on it.
thank you everybody for watching, and we'll move on to the outro. Alex, if you would.
Alright, I'll take the wheel on this one. Well, yes, if you like this video, hit that like button. If you very much like this video and want to see more like it, hit that subscribe button. We upload episodes of our main series, Reading Homestuck, every Monday or Tuesday, depending on your time zone, and we upload other things, such as this, on Thursdays or Fridays, again, depending on your time zone. Other things, also including Diggin' Rimper, another one. It's a pretty fun sort of improv comedy board game thing where Arthur, June, and Mason all play as one just very strange, occasionally murderous individual. Playing through a sort of parody of the plot of Danganronpa, another episode. You can also catch other Dicey Deeds. Lancer is not all we do in this series. We also play other games such as Honey Heist, such as Call of Cthulhu, such as Gloom, which isn't a tabletop RPG, but yeah, it counts. And we also do Writing Homestuck, a sort of Homestuck fanfiction thing that we are slowly working on putting together, beat by beat, as the plot goes forwards. A new one of that will probably be coming out next few weeks, something like that. It's a very fun time, we love doing it. We've got just this whole... We've got a whole fucking smorgasbord of just blorbos and such. But yes, you can also follow me on Tumblr and on Blue Sky. And on Tumblr, I post all of the sort of stuff that I make for Writing Homestuck, because I do make quite a bit of stuff for Writing Homestuck. I've got a lot in the backlog to show you guys when the next few videos come out. It's going to be a lot of fun. But yes, you can also send me asks, send me DMs, send me whatsoever you choose on either of those platforms. And I will almost certainly see them. You can also follow June on Tumblr, Blue Sky, and on Instagram. Bit of artist block at the moment, but someday, soon hopefully, some more cool shit will be coming out there. Very fun time. And you can also follow Arthur here on Twitch. Arthur.
Yes, tomorrow I'm actually going to be streaming, I think, unless I've made plans, but I don't think I have. I've been really bad at sticking to it. Things have gotten in the way, but I'm going to come back and I'm going to stream Amori, and I'm going to have a lot of fun with it. It's just a relaxed, chill time. I'm pretty much how I was today. I was quite low energy today, and usually I'm just doing it to kind of chill out and enjoy playing a game. That's good company. And it's twitch.tv/PENNEDRAIG. That's Pendraig. And I stream at 7 PM GMT, which is 1 PM Pacific Standard and 2 PM Eastern Standard. Please feel free to join me if that's something that interests you.
Indeed. And Mason, do you have anything you wish to say at the end of this here episode of Dicey Beats Lancer?
Oh. Only to say thank you all so much for watching.
Crushed into a giant pile of scrap.
Yeah, you catamarred everyone there. Only to say thank you all so much for watching. We love making these. We hope you enjoy watching them. As always, pretty intense over here on Lancer. Nice to get back into some combat. And looking forward to seeing where things continue. And, of course, looking forward to more Digging Rimper, more Rising Homestuck, more reading Hive Swap Frenzen. So keep your eyes on the horizon.
Alright. And I believe it's your turn to flip the table, actually, Mason.
I don't think so.
Is it?
There was... Because I flipped it
June
at
did
the
it
end of the
last year.
gunfight. And June flipped it last time. So it's one of you two.
Shit, alright. I'll take it.
It just descends.
Well, now that the table is clipped through the
Oh,
floor,
and it's back.
Dun, 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 dun,
Is it getting
dun,
faster?
dun, 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 dun.
we'll see you in the next video.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Later.